Here, your email.
Let's check it.
Let me make sure everything
There we
is
go. I am
correctly
currently
applied.
alive.
You're alive. That's good to
I
see.
am alive. At least I think so. I'd have to wait for it to pop
Are
up
you
on
breathing?
the end if it's really alive.
Is a revolution line said?
No, I'm not breathing.
Okay, cool. It's started. It's going.
Revolution lies inside. All right. I think we're officially good.
We're
Officially started. The shindig has begun. Hey guys, welcome to the new D&D homebrew called Legend of Zelda: Calamity Remains. Quick, immediate thing. Zelda, please don't kill us. You know, we're just trying to have fun here. This is nothing in relation to any of your stuff. This is our own canon. You're fine, hopefully. Anyways, with that, I'm here with some friends, and these friends are going to be here with us, and we're going to start the intro now. So, see you all in a bit. Have fun.
There we go.
So, I'm just going to do a quick little explanation of things. This will be a very improv-based D&D. This is the first time I've done... Well, not really the first time, but this will be an experience, is what I'm saying. So be prepared for things that don't make sense. I will 100% mispronounce names. I will 100% botch things that normally happen in, like, Tears of the Kingdom that, you know, happen in this one. So, be prepared for all that kind of continuity errors to occur. It will occur. But with that, I'm probably going to get on to what will most likely be the only scripted thing that happens in this D&D, which is the intro speech. So, with that, if you all ready?
No.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right, that's you know, we're at a divide here. We need a roll boy. We need a a splitter here. Dylan, how about you? You ready for the intro speech?
I vote that I unmute myself.
There
There we go.
Nice, very good job. All right. So let us begin. The lands of Hyrule are a place that face near constant danger from forces of demonic nature. And time again, a hero always steps up to challenge and best these forces of great evil. Our story takes place merely but 3 months after the defeat of a similar horror known as Calamity Ganon. The beast of pure malice had raged for over 100 years, causing what all called the Great Calamity. It had raised Hyrule to near ruin, but that threat is no more thanks to the efforts of Link, the hero of Hyrule. Excuse me, and Princess Zelda. With the defeat of Calamity Ganon, most threats had died down and receded. And with it, the people of Hyrule began to rebuild what was taken from them all those years ago. But, as all stories go, evil is never truly defeated. As 3 months later, monsters began to resurface again. With their slow rise, so too did malice begin to spread. And to make things worse, the very technology used to help defeat Calamity Ganon has seemingly stopped functioning. But all is not lost, as Purah, the rural scientist of Hyrule, has not thrown in the towel just yet. Purah, with her great mind, created a team of 3 heroes to be. That will undoubtedly help push back the calamity that remains. It is these very same 3 that all sit around a wooden table, having idle chat, while they wait for Purah to detail them about their first mission as a team. And it is here where we begin our story. So you all let's switch over to the map screen. How about that? This will be a fun little test to see how y'all's computers handle this, because this is the biggest map I've ever done on Roll20. So
We
Ooh,
all
damn.
just get disconnected.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Computers, internet, all of it crashes.
Yeah. So, you all are down the very bottom right. You'll see this really
Oh my
big
God.
icon, this blue one. That's where you guys are at. This is your group icon. This is to show you, where you are located and all that. I gotta adjust my other screen map really fast. Boop.
Oh, there it goes.
All right.
Hold on, the map hasn't loaded yet.
Okay, it just loaded for me. Ooh, boy. Yeah, there's a lot here. It's literally
Yeah,
just the
I
entire
tried to
freaking
get-
map.
I tried to pretty much get exactly the map. I made it big enough where you could zoom in and see all the names, and that everything would still be like understandable and sensible and all that. It was a lot of work. I quite literally had to puzzle piece the map together, just so you know. Not even joking, by the way.
So, for someone that's not prone to Zelda, is the Elden area? Is that lava? Is that just like
Yes,
volcano land?
that is a volcano. That mountain specifically is called Death Mountain. It is an active volcano.
Cool. I'll stay away from there. I don't think I want death.
What, you don't want to be slightly grilled? A little
Yeah, I
fried?
think. I don't know.
But if you all want to, you don't have to, but you can place your characters on the map, so we can show everyone your tokens, because you all have really fascinating looking tokens. These are the best tokens I've made so far, because I employed a bit more of a design to them. I'm actually quite happy with how they look.
Hell yeah.
Where's Reggie? Where's our boy? Where's our bird boy?
I like how mine just automatically gave me a health pool.
Yep, I did that myself.
Huh.
Yeah, every time you update your actual health in your sheet, it will adjust the one on your token.
Cool.
I'm looking for a bird lost in
Man.
the wilds.
There you go. Did you forget how to do that for a second? Quinn? Quinn's muted.
Aw, dude. The map killed him.
And I thought
Yeah.
I was the only one.
They died. They probably have someone in their room right now. But anyways, we open up this session, or this section, with basically you all inside Purr's laboratory, or her kind of laboratory. You're all sitting around this nice wooden table that has the Sheikah like cloth draped on top of it. And standing on top of this very same table is Purr herself in her unfortunately childlike state still. For those who do not know, in Breath of the Wild, Purra is actually a Sheikah who is over 100 years old. She just happens to have found a method of de-aging herself. Why? I just noticed something. Give me a sec. Why did it do that?
What?
For some reason, Quinn's character switched over to her, how do I put this? Her other character. Why? How did that happen? Why did that happen? Why are you
Oh,
skeleton?
Pan! What are you doing here?
Yeah, Pan, get out of here. Revert, save. I don't know why that happened. Alright, that was weird.
That's funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
On my screen, my little models of you guys that talk, for some reason, Quinn switched to the Omen character. I don't know
Oh.
why.
Yeah,
It
like I
just happened.
said, Fuji's been acting a little weird. I'm gonna listen to him.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
But, with all that being said, I'm actually going to start some music because we are in a house that belongs to a Sheikah person. Boink. Tell me if the music's too loud, by the way. I will turn it down.
Sounds just right.
Alright. So as I said, you pick up directly all gathered around this table. You all have been a team together for about a few weeks. At this point, you might not be super friendly with each other, but you at least know what you all are capable of to an extent, of at least what you're all willing to give. With the newest member being Aki, the purple angler Zoro. The oldest member being Reggie, who is currently mute at the moment, probably drunk off of any form of gin or any form of sake he can get his hands on. Or milk, if we're going by Zelda standards.
Huh.
But All of you are gathered around this table, and sitting on top of the table is Pura, as I said before, in her child state still. She is pondering things, but she quickly turns around and says, "Check it! Here's what we're going to do. We need you all to get yourself together and to form a better team than before. You all will fully be bannered under, well, obviously my name, because it's what I do. Here's what we're going to do." And she will then kind of snap over, and you will see a similarly white-haired gentleman walk up. His name is, you all have known him to be Simon. He walks up holding this large spherical machine of Sheikah technology. You don't know exactly what it is, but what you can see out the gate is that it has this ocular design to it, but it also has built-in 2 handles on the side. And as this is brought in, she looks at it and says, with the current, disappearance of, with the current disabling of the Sheikah tech that we kind of need to protect us from things, I decided to build something to help us figure out what's going on. So I'd like to introduce you all to the... Well, let me look at the name, because I actually wrote down a stupid name for this. She calls it the Pura Sheikah Tech Locator, or PSTL for short. And as she is pointing and having Simon kind of showcase this, she turns and quickly looks at all of you and says, "So here's the deal. By the way, music's fine, right?"
Yeah.
Cool. She looks and says, "Here's the deal. Currently, Zelda and Link are over at, what will soon be Lookout Landing, but we are still kind of in construction on that currently. But it is over by, let me look at the name on the map because I forgot the name. She's over by the Sacred Ground Ruins. Those are, near Central Square of Hyrule Castle. Her and Link are currently trying to figure out what's going on with some of the Sheikah tech, and they have a group of people over there currently working with it. Though Link's not much of a, shall we say, tech type, he is good at protecting. Which is why he is currently still being Zelda's bodyguard, while she manages most of the Sheikah stuff. But what we need you all to do is to gather your things and prepare yourself for a bit of a trek across the map. I am going to turn this down a little bit. It is loud in my ears. Feel free to tell me if the music's too loud. But she basically continues on and says, "Now, it's a bit of ways away from where you guys are currently at. I get that, and it'll be a few days' journey, but you all are trained well, and I know all of you have your own reasons for working with me today, so I'm sure it'll benefit you in some way, shape, or form. Also, just a little warning, Link's very protective of Zelda, so try not to mess with her too much." And as she says this, she quickly glances over at Reggie and squints, and then looks back over at you guys. And at this point, I will let you all talk, if whatever you will. Damn it. Well, to some people, I'm sure. But don't say that around Link. You actually might die, Reggie.
Alright, let's go. If there's a hot maiden in trouble, we must help her.
No, she's not in trouble, Reggie.
I proceed to look at this new device you handed us.
Hold on. Give me a second. Good lord. I can't, take a moment to talk without... Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting water. I'm gonna grab that real fast.
Alright.
To moisten up my throat.
Bye. So that thing about
Whippersnapper.
Link being protective was just to totally stop us from messing with them, right? Like that was.
Sorry, what was that?
Huh, is your character essentially Master Roshi?
Yes.
God damn it.
That's funny.
He's also a drunk boy.
He's a drunken monk, for those wanting to know D&D
Yes.
class-wise. He's a strong boy. Alright. Now that I've freshened up my throat with water. Can't believe I forgot like the base step of anything D&D. All right.
Now,
So,
Para, I have a question for you.
all right. As long as there's nothing to do with the designs and looks of Zelda, I think we'll be fine.
Do you have any alcohol I can take with me?
Well, considering you've ran us through our, weekly ration of alcohol, probably not.
Oh, that's okay. And he just reaches into his feather and just pulls out a bottle and starts swinging it.
Also, hi Primal. Also, sorry you have to work. Welcome to the real world, but sorry about that.
Well,
Lord.
suck.
Sucks to suck, as I assume Reggie continues to
Yeah.
down a bottle.
Yep.
With this, we will start slowly introducing everyone's character. Good Lord, all these Kakariko Village songs are so loud. All right. With that, we will start with Reggie, as he is currently the one in the limelight. Could you describe what your character looks like for everybody?
So, he's a Kookaburra Rito named Dorito.
No, it's Reggie. Stop doing that pun. Oh, Amanda disappeared.
His name in quotation marks is Reggie. He's a drunken monk, subclass of the drunken fist, I think it's called.
Yes.
Way of the drunken fist, something, yeah. And he's
So-
a pervy old man.
Okay. Dylan, or should I say Velk, describe your character for us.
All right. My character is Vilk. They are a member of the Twilight race, and they are a mage. Essentially, where they come from, of course, is the Twilight realm. Their goal, essentially, they got eventually some shenanigans occurred. Their research went somewhere, and they ended up in this world. And now he's just doing all he can to just grab a whole bunch of data and eventually find his way back home.
Yep.
Isekai, got
And
it.
pretty much, he isekai'd himself. And with
Oops.
those two, we look at the current other member who is probably disgruntled to be here, but has a reason. Aki, would you please describe what your character looks like?
I am a Zoro with an anglerfish aesthetic. I have a light that hangs from my head, much in similarity to the higher beings I am in patronage with. I come from the Zoro Empire.
It's in this area it would be called Zoro's Domain. You hail
Zoro's
from Zoro's
Domain.
Domain.
And I'm basically out for conquest, trying to prove how awesome I am.
By the way, that's not incorrect, and it is funny, and I love it. But yeah.
I would like to also point out to everyone watching, me and Shim Sham, we have no clue about Zelda, so
Yeah.
This is a
Heads up for that.
situation where if their character, because they don't know things, their character probably wouldn't know things, so they're completely free to ask any question that may come up with Zelda-related information. I'll do my best to fill in the blank where it is required. But as you all meet up or as you all are sitting here, and if I remember correctly, Valk, you went to investigate the machine, correct?
Yes.
Velk.
Yeah,
There you are.
Sorry, I was reading something. Yeah,
You're fine.
I look at the thingy.
Then we will start with the first roll of the day. I want you to roll me an investigation check. We'll see what juicy number you get.
Nat 1. Nat 1.
one now.
It's not
one.
wishing for
Yeah.
the
Nat
best,
1.
please.
Nat 1.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
But it would've
Immediately
been
when
funny if the
you've
first roll-
yeah. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
I interrupted
Oh,
you.
I'm just
Continue
saying that it'd
talking.
be funny. I was about to say that it would have been funny though if the first roll of the series was in that one.
It would be, but thankfully they did not get that. With a 15, and you having spent 2 months with Pura at this point, you've kind of begun to slowly understand this so-called Sheikah tech and how advanced it is, and for you, it's especially impressive. You yourself, being an inventor of sorts, seeing this technology be quoted as ancient yet so advanced it's immeasurably so impressive. But this specific tech that you are looking at, though rudimentary in comparison, you can tell effectively assesses the. Of course, he does. Yes, Reggie drinks. It effectively assesses the working components of any form of Sheikah tech, whether it be a guardian, a divine beast, or other minuscule things like the towers or the shrines. It is a way for you to understand their workings without having to pull them apart. It helps you understand things more about them that may be not functioning or functioning. It is, in all intents and purposes, an investigation device.
Interesting. This must have taken a long time to develop.
She spins around and says, "You got it. Spent a few months on it myself, and after Link did all that thing with that horrible beast, and the device is shut down. I had to immediately get to working on it more than I had originally planned to. I was originally making it for possibly finding weak points to the Guardians before everything got real bad, but with the defeat of Ganon, all the Guardians seemingly just stopped working. So I didn't really have to worry about it, but with the depower of the beasts, well, that was a different situation entirely. So, at the behest of Zelda, I continued to work on this project, and with that, ta-da! And she, flurries her hands and shows the device. I did what I do best.
Interesting.
You see Simon kind of, slow clap in the background.
I want to walk up to it and, tap on it and be like, it doesn't seem that impressive to me.
Well, I'm sure it's most impressive. I make the best of things. Check it out. And you see her pull out this little, it looks like an iPad type of device, and she points it at you, and she presses a button, and for 5 seconds you are frozen in time. And
I strike a pose.
Yeah.
I want to strike a pose before she scans me.
Yeah, that's fine. And you do that. What pose are you doing? What are you
doing a hand on the head, looking up, and then my other hand on my hip.
Okay, yeah, I got it. And you strike this pose, and immediately for 5 seconds you are frozen in time. Everyone kind of looks at you curiously as to what has just occurred. And what she does is while she does this, she walks over and flicks you 3 different times, and then steps away. And then when the time stops or resets, in a single moment, you feel your elbow get flicked 4 times, and your elbow jerks back.
Ah!
I didn't flick you that hard.
To do any harm to me is a crime.
The only crime here is that you're here with us. Anyways.
I'll show you all something impressive. And
Okay.
he just swigs down an entire bottle, and as he gets to the end, he just collapses onto the floor.
Charming.
As impressive as instantaneous sleeping may be, which I probably need some, honestly, having been up for so long. Also, happy 800 subscribers. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amanda. She walks over and kind of, I guess inspects your body just to make sure you're not, exactly fully out. And she says, mm-hmm. Yeah, he's still breathing. Anyways, as impressive as that may be, I still have work to do. So you all can skedat. There should be a cart outside for you all to help travel if you need to. Simon, could you please prepare the device for travel? And he nods, and you see him walk to the back, and he comes over with this. It looks like a box that has backpack straps on it, and he sets it down, and then he gestures for one of you to put the device in the box. And as he does this, you see him look at Velk, or not Velk, sorry. You see him look at Aki. I have to get used to your names now. You see him look at Aki for a little bit, as if he's waiting for you to do something. And then he realizes...
Oh, thank you.
Okay. He realizes immediately, he's like, oh, he's not gonna do it. Okay. And he looks over at Velk and he gestures for you to help as well. Put the
Yeah.
device in the box.
Alright.
Why didn't he ask for Reggie's help, huh?
You're knocked out on the floor.
Yeah, he gave it a thought, and then that thought quickly left as he realized you were down on the floor. And with that, once the device has been set into the box, he latches the box shut, and then picks it up on the straps, and then hands it to you, Valk. And he says, "Do be careful with this device. It is fragile to an extent, from what I've heard from her. It will survive most things, but maybe not too many club beatings from a bokoblin."
Gotcha.
And for those who don't know, a bokoblin is a type of gremlin-looking creature. It's like, think of a red goblin. That's what you're looking at. But anyways,
So is a bokoblin a goblin version of a gnome?
Oh, wait. Is it
No.
like those enemies that are like at the very beginning of like Breath of the Wild?
yes.
Like those little.
Little
Okay,
red- little red
I know that
gremlins.
one.
Yeah,
There we
yeah, I
go.
know that one.
Popping off.
As you all are gathering your things, and then Simon kind of looks over at Reggie, and then he starts to you see him sigh deeply. Guess I'll get him up. And he reaches down, and he picks up Reggie, and he's like, "Ugh, he's a little heavier than I thought he'd be." Ugh." And he sets him back down on the chair. You see him kind of like stare him down and like snap his fingers to try and wake him up. And I would say, as like groggy as you would be, you do wake up.
I know what'll wake
Reggie
him up.
wakes up and Reggie looks at him and he's just like, "Oh, I see. Well, it looks like it's that time of day." And he reaches into his feathers, pulls out another bottle.
You see him like put his hand on that bottle and then push it back into your feathers. Save that for when you're at a camp, not when you're about to travel. And he looks over at you, Valk, and he says, "I would also recommend keeping your idea of waking him up to yourself until it is necessary, because I feel like you." He looks over at Reggie again, and then looks back at you. May need it for later events. You then hear knocking at the door. And Pura says, "Could one of y'all get that? I'm a bit busy right now." And you see her throwing like pieces of metal across the room.
Reggie
walk
opens
up.
the door.
You can take it if you want. I'll...
I like to
Don't
imagine.
worry, young whippersnapper. I will get it. And he just
I'll-
sort of waddles his way over to the door.
It's like a penguin. Whack, whack, whack. I like to imagine if Aki got it, he'd open, "You're not important," and then shut it.
That's what my plan was. I decided my joke wasn't good enough.
Oh.
That's so funny. But yes, so you walk to the door, or you waddle to the door, and as you open it, standing there is this other Sheikah fella with similarly white hair, but his hair is dressed up into that of like a paintbrush, and you see him also covered in different colors of paint, and him holding a what looks to be, I think it's called an easel, or it's that like round thing you put the different colors on. I don't remember what that's called.
Palette.
A what?
It's called a
Reggie
palette.
looks at him and goes,
Yeah, it's a
palette?
palette.
"Oh,
Sure.
oh, yeah." Reggie just looks at him and goes, "We're not interested," and then just slams the door in his face.
You
I'll
hear
nod
on the
my
other
head
side-
to that.
Who was it?
Approvingly nod.
You hear on the other side of the door, very muffled, "Her asked me to be here. I'm here for blueprinting."
He opens back up door. "Oh, why didn't you say that? Hurry up! Come on!"
Yeah, you. Yeah, he just kind of he similarly waddles and he's like, "I'm not here to deal with you." And he walks up beside. He quickly hastens himself and walks around you. And you hear faintly under his breath, like, "You smell like wine, or you smell like alcohol." And he walks over. Pura turns around quickly. He's like, "Ah, you're here. Wonderful. Do you have the designs I asked you to make up really quickly?" And he's like, "I was getting to them, but I still need a little bit more hands-on help with it. I was wondering if you could follow me over to the Divine Beast to help me jot up a better blueprint for your necessities." And she looks back at what she was working on and then looks up and says, give me a few hours and I'll be there with you. Fiddle around with the room if you want. Draw whatever you want. Simon, could you please also help our guest here? And Simon, kind of like, you see his shoulders slump forward. He's like, right on it, right on it. And he goes to help, who you all may not know, but goes by the name, if I could find him in my collection of NPCs, because I organized things. This, for those who would probably be more traveled, actually, Reggie, you might actually know this person. He goes by the name of Pekengo. I really hope that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. But he is a traveling artist. And in this situation,
Also, I'm pretty
having
sure
you
that
all
one
worked here for a while, you know that he is the one helping her come up with the blueprints for the the divine beasts, like, insides, so that they can map out everything.
Good. Also, Cody.
Yeah?
I get the feeling Simon is actually Simon.
It might be, but his name is spelled, it's like Symin. Simon.
Simon. Okay, yeah.
Simon. Yeah. Ooh. All right, but with that, she quickly looks over at you all and says, well, if you're all good and done, I'm going to continue working, and I guess I'll have Pekengo help me here. You all can travel out. Good luck on your journey, by the way. Oh, if you feel free to stop by the shops. Oh, wait, actually, one more thing. And you see her quickly jump down off the table, and she skitters over to this, like, little box. Or she skitters over to a ladder that you see, and she starts climbing up it. And then you just hear the sound of, like, a chest opening and some rummaging. And then she quickly comes down, and she looks at Reggie, then looks at Aki, and then looks at Velk, and says, which one of you is good with money?
I'm very good with money.
yeah.
Not you, Reggie. And then looks back at you two.
I've spent quite a bit in my free time.
All right, are you good at saving?
Oh, I don't do that. No.
I get the feeling I wouldn't
just-
trust these two with money if it was if they're the last
She then
people.
immediately after saying, "Oh, I don't do that," she immediately tosses the bag to Velk.
All right,
Good.
looks like I
know which
am
one's the
everything.
responsible one. He's got like a backpack and a bag of money, but in this bag is at least 200 rupees. And for people who do not know, rupees are the money system of Zelda. There are different colors, but we are kind of exiting the colored rupees for simplicity's sake. You can put this anywhere in your money sheet, but yes, you have 200 rupees to your name.
I'm just gonna let you mark it. I'm not gonna put anything down in mine.
Yeah.
Well, I am the
whoever
one
has
holding the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't mean to like split the money or anything.
No, that one would spend it on booze, and
I'll split-
I don't even know what
Yeah.
you do with it.
Oh, you can split the money with me.
Maybe
I'll
buy some
take half
clothes.
off your hands. And he just like holds out his hand.
Uh-huh.
She quickly says,
Also, I'm sorry.
hmm?
I'm sorry if I talk over anyone. It's Aussie internet season.
"No, you're fine." But she quickly waves her hands at Reggie. Says, "Reggie, that's enough. You're just gonna buy more alcohol."
Aw.
Anyways, what you all need to be doing now is heading out. You all have everything. If you need anything by the stores down okay. Actually, I want to preface something. I may make this mistake a lot. It's pronounced Hatino. My dumb, stupid brain pronounces it Hatieno. I do not know why. I have to try and change that. So be prepared for me to mispronounce that a lot.
Add an IA to it?
I don't know. I did the same thing in Terraria. It's pronounced
What?
Crimtane, but I used to call it Crimatane. I added like an extra I or an A somewhere. I don't know
Crimatone.
why my brain does this, but it does.
Oh,
But yes,
crimatone.
it's Hateno, and or Hateno.
Hatino village.
Hateno. But yes, she says you might find some vendors down below that might give you some food supplies if you need it. But that should be enough to handle you guys for a few days drought.
Yeah.
Oh, and try not to get yourselves killed.
All right.
Be wary. May not need it much for Reggie because he's a bit more proficient at this. But don't trust everyone you see on the streets. They may not be who they appear to be. With the, rising back of, well, the monsters and everything, it seems the Year clan themselves have also started to re-rise back up. We thought they, well, disappeared whenever their master suddenly disappeared, but it would appear not. So do be careful out there. The world is still a dangerous place. But with that, get out of my building.
Alright.
And with that, you all are able to go and do what you wish.
Solo?
So, what is everyone doing as you all step out of the building?
Alright, so what was it? We were given 2 goals.
You
Go
know,
find Link and Zelda and something else.
Yes. To help you know where they are, I will actually make their icons visible on the map for you all.
Yeah, that would help. Just...
You know that Link and Zelda are over by the Sacred Ground ruins over near Central Hyrule. Change layer.
That does
There.
not help me in this.
Oh,
Just
literally
They should
direct
be more
middle.
visible.
Hyrule's play this build.
The dead center of
Oh,
Central
wow,
Hyrule.
yeah, that is.
oh
that's
yeah.
I did that to help you all know, generally.
So how are we gonna kill Link? is the
Reggie.
I know.
Yeah.
question.
Hmm.
Reggie's gonna walk up to Arkano. Is that your name, Arkano?
It's Aki.
Aki.
Oh, I think I've just like used your name with one of the NPC names. But anyway,
Yeah, you're thinking of
he
Tango.
walks up. Yeah. Yeah, he walks up to Aki and it's like, you know, Aki, I think I'm going to like you.
Oh dear, that's creepy.
I think I'll like being away from you, Reggie.
The music stopped!
Sorry, I did that because we're exiting the Sheikah building.
It was like perfectly timed.
How rude.
I don't think I'm gonna like you. All of a sudden, Reggie's face starts going frowning.
Alright,
Okay.
you all walk down the hillside and make your way towards Hatino village. And as you get there, you see it's pretty bustling. A lot of people are a lot happier now that the place has been cleared out of most dangers. You see the people who are farming pumpkins over there on the fields. They're working pretty hard. You see some of the vendors just doing their best. You see this very interesting looking fella who has very colorful hair, and his suit is also very colorful, but he's also very awkwardly shaped. And you know him to be the guy who does dyes. He helps color people's clothing and all that. Though for you all, you probably won't have to worry too much about that. But as
Especially
you
the
go,
one
you
that's
see
only in a
different
loincloth.
vendors. Yeah.
Yeah,
But you
Reggie.
you walk around and you see all this. What do you all do?
I want to walk up to
Any
the
of
die
them
guy.
got boobs?
Okay, so we're gonna do this in sets here. So we'll start with Aki. What were you gonna say first?
I want to walk up to the die guy and be like, "Oh, those are some mighty fine colors you got there."
Yeah, thank you for noticing. I've been working really hard on it. You're not wearing anything that's dyeable, though, so if you're wanting my help, I can't help you.
I'll come back once I have a cape that needs dyeing.
That'll do it. Just make sure it's actually made of material the dyes can stick to. Some guy came back here earlier with, like, a cloak thing, and guess what? Washed right off.
That's odd.
Yep. Material makes all the difference.
As you walk away, and he's just kind of like saying this.
Yeah.
Reggie, what are you doing?
He's just gonna be seen in like the background, just chasing around a bunch of women.
Oh my god.
Hey, pretty lady, you want some alcohol?
Some alcohol. He's a sexual predator.
That's really cool. I'm glad he's in our party.
Oh boy.
And, Velk, you are watching this happen. What are you doing?
At least he can punch hard. Let's see. I have magic sense already, don't I?
Let's find out, because I actually haven't looked at your character sheet's
'Cause-
abilities in quite some time.
Because I'm pretty sure we did
Oh.
give me that, but I'm not seeing it on here.
Spells. You have spells. Oh, did I just change your screen over?
Yeah.
I forgot that it shares that. I'm looking at all your spells. I don't see anything there, so let's go to your core. What do you mean by magic sense?
You know, to where like you can sense if there's magic nearby.
I do not believe you have that spell, but because you are magically inclined, I believe. Let me see. Where is the
Would it be in? It'd
thing
probably be
I'm looking
in.
for? You have what's called proficiency in Arcana, meaning if you are trying to sense magic, I can roll. I can have you roll for Arcana to see if it's more applicable.
Okay.
Like you have a higher chance of it, basically. Is what I'm saying.
All right. I'm gonna see if there's any magical shiz nearby.
That one,
Okay.
that one, that one, that one.
Yowing. Oh.
Dang.
Imagine. You close your eyes and you breathe in, and you feel there is magic in the area. But as you're sensing this, you get this horrendously vile sense, like it is god awful, coming from. As funny as it would be, you notice it's not Reggie, thankfully. But down the ways near the entrance of town, there seems to be a drop off, and you feel this magic ebbing and flowing from that general area.
Do I feel like the intent, like it's like dark magic, or like what type of magic?
It feels like dark magic. It doesn't feel necessarily evil, but there's something wrong with it.
I start making my way to over that. Well, I don't know if these guys will notice me walking over there, or if they're just gonna continue fucking around. But I'm gonna head
Well,
towards whatever.
I can
that
tell you
is.
one of them definitely isn't. In the background, all you hear is "gimme, gimme, gimme" as he runs around. But Aki, what are you doing in this moment? As you probably have just at this point turned around from the die guy and start walking back, and you see him kind of moving away from the group.
Yeah, I'm gonna like look around the village and be like unimpressed by like a lot of like standard people, just regular dudes, and I'm gonna see Velk walking away and be like, this seems like something.
Right. Reggie, I dare to.
Reggie.
I'm scared to ask. What are you doing?
Reggie just rejoined you guys, and you just see like a bunch of bumps on his head and like bumps on top of the bumps.
you hear off in the distance, "Stay away from my
Hey,
wife!"
Sounds like you had a
Hey
fun
guys.
time.
Yes. Why?
Never mind.
As you all continue to walk, you exit out of the front gate, and down to the left you see this little drop-off path. Do you continue down this direction? What did I miss to the die guy? Also, I'm new here. Oh, hey, welcome, Sea Slug. Welcome. You've currently missed Reggie, our fellow friend Birdman, Master Roshiing nearby women, and Aki being unimpressed with the die guy and everyone around him, and Velk sensing a dark magics around towards the front of the village.
I'll just keep following my sense.
And as you do, you get to this point where you kind of have to shimmy your way down this little. It's not really like a drop off, like a large one, but it's one that's like a few feet tall, but it's not that bad. You're a pretty tall guy, and you manage to wiggle your way down. Aki and Reggie. I feel like Aki's pretty able to do it. Reggie, roll me a dexterity save.
I
As
have a
considering you are
counter offer for
drunk.
you.
Haha, short.
Yes.
I have a counter offer for you. Ben.
You ever heard of
Whoa.
flying under the influence?
Oh no.
No.
Roll me a dexterity save.
New character.
New character.
Nice.
It is like your average, everyday morning for you. You, as scary as it is to see someone like you under the influence so heavily, you take off effortlessly and you slowly begin to gently float down
Like a
next
Minecraft
to,
chicken.
Yeah, pretty much. He delicately, like it is too gentle as to how he floats back down, but he delicately lands right next to you all as you all climb down this little ditch side. And when you do, you look around, Velk, and immediately you see a little stone statue. It looks very strange. It's very squatty. Seems to have a form of robe designed around its body, and these two little horns poking out from underneath the hood, and this weird devilish smile forming on the front of it.
First of all, show off. Second of all, I walk towards the statue to look at it.
What are you gonna do?
I will touch it.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom save.
You have to start the trial of death. You now have to fight Ganondorf.
That would be funny. The moment you touch the statue, in your head you hear... Souls? For life? Do you want it?
So, I think this statue is wanting offerings.
You hear again in your
That's
head...
also
I'll take any soul, but yours is very special. Why am I hearing double music? Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't mute the music
Yes,
for
you
the
are.
other screen, did I? I didn't. Yoink.
I don't know.
There we go. Oh, that's horrible. I had double audio happening that entire time.
You were the
Oh,
only one experiencing that.
I was. This is what
Yeah.
happens when you host in two different screens. My bad, everybody. I really hope that wasn't so atrocious.
Oh,
I
we
didn't
couldn't hear it.
from the other ones.
We couldn't hear it. Or at least I couldn't.
Yeah. Well, no, you guys couldn't because it wasn't on your screens, but it was on mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Uh,
okay, gotcha,
I have
gotcha.
two screens open with the same thing. One's hosted on what is it? The Edge, the Microsoft Edge thing, and then the other one's on Google Chrome, or sorry, Opera. But anyways, now that I fixed that problem, I can't believe I didn't do that before. My bad. I'm a rookie, except not. I should be better at this. Anyways, you hear these sayings from the statue. What do you guys do?
Wait,
Well,
do we
one
all
of you
hear?
does. The other two don't hear this.
Alright, Reggie.
Yes.
You seem like someone that have something dead on you.
Oh dear.
I can go get Purra. We can offer her.
No, she's got too much information. How about an animal?
Other than that, I have rations.
Okay. Here, how about this?
Dogs
Let's
just
go
want
and
animals.
find an animal somewhere. Who's good at hunting?
I'm an excellent hunter.
Alright, go hunt.
I want to go to like the water nearby. I want to like nearest source of water. I'll be back.
There's a pond actually directly below you. Funny enough.
I am going to pull out a notebook and sit on top of the statue and continue talking to it and write down notes of what it's saying.
I'm doing it because it's funny. You
Reggie's
hear in
gonna
your
go up
head,
and touch the statue.
firm. Okay, wait. So what's Reggie doing?
Touching the statue as well. He wants to hear the voices in his head.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Me.
You touch the statue, and you wait. And you wait. Nothing.
He smacks the statue with his cane and says, "Come on, talk to me, you piece of stone."
Guess you're not special enough, little pigeon. Shoo, shoo.
And while they're
Don't
bickering
make
and
me come up.
bantering,
I'd like to see you try,
travel
short
down-
stack.
You travel down to the pond. It takes you a few minutes. What are you doing?
So I'm just gonna try and get a fish. That's like my. I feel pretty strong at that anyhow, so that seems like the best route.
Give me una momento. Someone in the comments. Are you doing story or a different story? Like, are they going for the Four Divine Beasts or something different? Also, the statue steals your health and stamina. Yes, this is that statue, but I'm doing things a little differently. In this story, it's taking place directly after Breath of the Wild. In my, not really, I guess in my perspective, I'm trying to have this story fill in the blank to Tears of the Kingdom. Trying to explain why everything happened the way it did. I'm going to attempt that. There's 100% chance that will not happen because I got these numbskulls to work with.
Oh
so we'll see
yeah,
how things
you're
go.
letting us navigate this world completely free.
Exactly. I'm letting you guys do anything. This is an heavily
Anything?
improv-based session. As long as you don't go egregious, we should be fine. But
Hey, I wonder what's
Aki,
directly
you-
east for a while.
Yeah.
Just start swimming.
Can I ask you, Aki, how exactly are you trying to get some of the fish? What are you gonna do?
I feel pretty well that I could shoot it with a bow, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and stylishly throw a dagger and strike one of the fish.
I think that's fair enough. You are naturally used to hunting fish for a living. So by all means, roll to hit.
Okay.
With advantage due to the fact that you know how to do things. I'm so glad I said advantage. That would have been really sad. So you immediately you throw your dagger in, and you see this. Actually, before you throw the dagger in, you see this large bass swimming around in the water, and your eyes catch it immediately, and you take up the dagger and you wait for it to stop moving. And for a moment, it takes a break from swimming, and you immediately launch the dagger in, and bam, right there you have it, and it floats up to the surface.
No issue for me. Just another kill, and I'll pick it up, grabbing the dagger and just carrying it over on the dagger back to the group.
All right, and easily enough, you carry the dagger, the fish on the dagger over to Velk and them, and you see them bickering. Reggie's flying over, I guess. What's happening?
Yeah, as he gets back to the group, he just sees me swooping Velk.
I'm just swatting the air. Fucking bird.
Think about it like a fat bumblebee flying around like a person very drunkishly. That's kind of what this looks like.
Trying to listen
Physics
to the
don't add up.
statue.
I see.
I want to talk to the damn statue.
Well, it doesn't want to talk to you.
I see Reggie has gotten drunk enough to take flight, starts swooping.
I
I've
like to
brought her
imagine he literally
fish.
is-
She also just
Literally
want to
flying
bring
around
some
saying
water
swoop.
for this freaking nut.
Water?
Yeah, helps sober him up.
Oh. I think he just drank till he was back to his state.
Mm.
Reggie just sort of lands onto the other shoulder of the statue.
The statue is not very big.
It's not very big. He's already sitting on top of it. Like
You might
you'd
as
be able
well-
to stand beside the statue, but not on its shoulder.
You might as well just be
Or-
standing on my
Unless you land on
shoulders.
top of. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, then I'll land on top of Velk's shoulders then.
You feel a like over 100-pound man suddenly like land atop of your back.
Still, I get annoyed. I'm just gonna continue trying to talk to the statue.
I guess
so-
I'll.
Yep.
I want to like take the fish over to the statue and just try and sit it on the statue and like scrape it off the knife and scrape my knife on one of the edges of the statue to try and clean it a little.
Easily enough.
Ugh.
When you give this, you see in like the hands of the statue are held out a little bit. They're kind of like the palms are opened wide as if it's like reaching out to grab something, and you place the fish in the hands, and you hear Velk in your head. You hear insufficient.
What do you mean insufficient? You said any soul.
I need a bigger soul.
Bigger soul. What, like a bigger
Insufficient.
creature? That's my guess.
You see it. You hear all this in your head. What is everyone doing in this moment?
You can go ahead, Reggie. Nice. All right, I'll go ahead. So, is it going to do something now, or?
I don't know. I'm just writing down in my notes. It says something about wanting a bigger soul, whatever that means. I'm guessing a bigger creature. Maybe try and
Well-
find a boar?
We could, I guess we could muster up the strength and try and sit Reggie up there. He was useful while it lasted, but
Trust me, he's
I'm
already
sorry,
tried.
partner.
The demon statue said no to
Try
him
me,
too.
Sonny. It won't.
Wants nothing to do with
Try
him.
me, Sonny. I can assure you it'll take more than you whippersnappers to take me down.
Well, I'm not very good with hunting boars. If someone else wanted to attempt it.
Reggie, you want to go with him?
Aren't you? Sure. I'll go and kill us a boar.
Alright. Good luck, you guys.
And I guess Reggie's just gonna
Felk is
head
just
off.
chilling.
And start
I am
looking
chilling.
for the
I'm writing down notes.
And yeah, you look. Roll me a perception check.
a perception. Want me to do a
Perception.
perception? I am percepting. I cannot percept like these old eyes.
You are trying.
work very
You're
well.
looking around, and then you see on the ground a bug, a pill bug that's kind of just rolling around, and your eyes are just caught in amazement. And you get closer to the ground, and you're just investigating this little creature as it rolls around. That's all you're doing.
He's gonna immediately peck at it and eat it.
And you do. And I'll say, like, just to make this situation a little funny, about like 30 minutes go by, and you all do not see Reggie for a while.
Good heavens. So, I'm assuming you're gonna continue with the statue while our companion stays missing?
Yeah, when Cody's ready, I want to have a conversation with it.
You can talk to it whenever, you just gotta tell me.
Okay, I want to talk to the statue.
Alright.
Hey, statue.
While I guess Aki goes, or Aki, are you gonna do anything, like go to help find Reggie, or are you just gonna sit and wait
Yeah.
for statue stuff?
I'm just gonna like, kind of steam blowing, just like, all right. I suppose I'll see you. And
Alright,
Head off
and
into the forest.
you'll see him head off, and while you are alone with the statue, what do you do?
Alright. I asked the statue, so, why do you only talk to me instead of those two?
You hear in your head, their minds were not ready for my attention.
Interesting. And what do you mean they weren't ready?
Their eyes have not been opened, whereas yours see the truth.
Open to what, I might ask?
That is for me to know, and for you to find out. Bring me a bigger soul, and I might grant you a better reward.
Yeah, the others are working on it. Just give us some time.
You hear in your head, I require the soul of a much grander creature than that of a simple boar.
Grander creature.
Bring me the soul of a beast.
I think we could do that. Oh, damn it, now I have to go find the others. I start calling and walking, trying to find the others.
And while that's happening, Aki, you walk a while. Takes you a few minutes, and then you hear the sounds of crunching and giggling, or like chuckling to himself. And you look over the hillside, and near a bunch of trees, you see drunkishly leaning on a tree and chowing down what looks to be like a handful of pillbugs is Reggie.
I want to like sneak up on him.
Oh? Roll me a stealth. What is your passive perception?
11.
Okay, yeah, he's sneaking. What are you doing?
I sneak up till like I'm right behind him and I'm watching him eat this like these bugs. I'm like, oh, putrid.
And this comes out of nowhere all of a sudden, Reggie.
Sonny. Don't knock it till you try it, Sonny.
Whatever happened to the boar?
I found it.
You found
and then it ran. Yes, I found it, and it ran away. and it was too fast for these old legs. Yes, that's
Really,
what
you were
happened.
taking flight moments ago. It was too fast for you.
I love this so far.
Yes.
This is great.
Yes.
I'm just gonna appear right next to them.
So what
I don't think that's
Velk experiences and what you guys don't is Velk, you stand there and you see them in the distance and you think, I want to be over there. And as you do, this black vortex of square and rectangular shapes appears, and from head to toe, your particles of your form of similar black design and square shaped and rectangular dissipate from your form and it gets swallowed up into this portal. And then immediately, right where you guys are standing, they reform directly in front of you as Velk has effectively Misty stepped right in front of you.
Alright. I lean forward and say,
Instinct, go.
hey guys.
Uh-oh. Just punch him?
Let's hope I'm still in my
to
Misty
be honest,
form.
That's
to
a
be honest,
lot
like,
of... It's a lot. That's hard to miss.
That is
Yeah.
true. That is a big punch. My armor class
what
is
were you gonna
12,
say?
so I guess that hits.
It does, yes. But what were you
I
trying to
should
say,
have
Reggie?
done it. I should have done it to Aki instead, but I didn't think
Yeah,
about it.
I mean, they both
Yeah.
kind of
now,
jump
and,
scared
but-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This time I'm here with you.
I guess
Strengthen your resolve.
I guess if anything, mine's a little more scary because
and
it was like fucking
Yeah.
a mist.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I-
Are you trying to hurt him or? Okay.
Or is
You
that...
take
Yes.
7 damage.
Oh!
You get fucking rocked in the chest. You see Reggie suddenly
I just
stand up
imagine-
and get into position.
You bird-brained fool! I know what we're supposed to be going after, and it's not some
You
stupid
shouldn't
boar.
sneak up on a kookaburra, you know.
Uh-huh.
Why not?
Either way, we need to find a beast. You guys are more familiar with the area. Are there any bokoblin camps? I've heard about them.
And what I will tell you immediately is the only one of you who at this point is mostly aware of this area would be Reggie, whereas Aki, you have mostly stayed in Zoro's domain. If you zoom out a bit and you look directly above where the big Tekros is Laneru, you keep going up a bit, you'll see this circular pattern right here. You see my bling, my blip?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Blip. This is
I don't see
Zoro's
the blip,
domain.
but yeah. The wrist thing.
The where's the GM layer? There it is. I'll just make these visible to you so you can see King Dorafan. He's the guy that you listen to anyways. Boink. Do you see that guy?
Oh, here. Okay.
That
was
is
looking
where you're from. You are generally aware of the area around here. You've pretty much explored probably all the way up to this river right around here. But generally you stayed in the confines of the city itself. Now we'll change that layer back to GM. So your experience for the most part is very limited when it comes outside of the domain. But Reggie, you have traveled. You've traveled a lot. I would say you've probably been around this place more than most. And in the sense of a camp being placed anywhere, that is hard to say. Because of the defeat of Calamity Ganon, a lot of the original camps have been abandoned. They've been relocated to other locations. If you wish to think of one that you may have seen in your recent travels, I will have you roll a history check. And if you roll high enough, I might give you a location of one.
I hope it fails because I have something really funny I want to do.
You don't have to roll.
Aw.
But yes,
Oh.
no.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah, if you think your character wouldn't know, you can say that. But if you think he would, then I would have allowed the roll. Do you think your character would know? With the information I've given
He'd
you.
probably know of like. He'd probably know about past locations. I don't know if you know anything about the current location. Maybe a little bit of the current one. I don't know.
Then we'll give you the 18. We'll let you keep the roll. And what I will say is, in the general location, there isn't that many. The only camp you know of is there's this camp underneath the what's called the Cliffs of Quince, which are over here. I don't know if you see my blip or not.
Yeah.
It was abandoned a while back, but you know that some creatures have been kind of repiling back up over there.
Okay, well, I guess Reggie tells him this. Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat it.
Alright, I want to know more about this thing. So how about we go get ourselves a creature and see what happens?
We're gonna travel all the way to Quint and back just for some statue that doesn't even talk?
Yes.
I love the fact that Aki has not touched the statue at all. He just doesn't believe it talks.
Waste my time. Doesn't matter.
Speaking of which, Aki...
Reggie leans over to Aki. Oh, sorry.
By the way, Aki,
Yes.
you have a healing ability, don't you, if I'm not mistaken?
Oh, I've been known to heal sometimes. Are you wanting some assistance?
Well, this bird brain over here, I think he broke a rib.
Yeah, you'll immediately see.
Well,
like,
don't
there's,
sneak up on me,
that
Sonny.
slight indent in his chest.
My
All right.
training has taught me to never let your guard down, even though I let my guard down when I was eating bugs. But that's besides the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very good point, Reggie. Thank you. I'll go up. It's been a little while, but I can give it a go.
Alright.
Oh, and for people who are curious as to how, or the specific spell being casted right there, his race is being a Zor. They are creatures of innate healing capabilities, and especially because of his connection to the light spirits, healing is obscenely easy for him. So a spell that normally requires a spell slot to cast, such as Cure Wounds, he can do freely, like a cantrip. That is one of the benefits of being a Zoro race.
Right.
So yes,
So, D8 plus...
your spellcasting ability.
And that is, as we all know, 2. 6. You get 6 back.
Alright, cool. That is almost
As natural as
everything I
swimming.
lost. Ah, that feels better.
Actually, I am curious. What does this look like when you heal him?
It just kind of like the light on top of my head begins to grow a bit more brightly, and the scene around of us just radiates a little bit. Not like really harsh lights, but just like a gentle glow.
You see his little antenna thing start going RGB mode.
If I press this button, it's randomized.
You just like press it behind your ear.
Reggie's eyes. You just see Reggie's eyes dilate as he just starts turning his head looking at the light.
Don't get any funny ideas, bird.
But it's so shiny.
I've seen where your beak is.
Either way,
Just a little nibble.
let's start making our way there if y'all are ready.
Yeah.
Fine, I suppose.
Yeah. Also, Dylan, if you haven't already, you can mark in your inventory PSTL for that device that you were given.
See,
PSTL.
item
Please
name,
new link.
PSTL, L
The
device.
device. Yep.
Is that what it stands for? Please send to link.
Yeah.
No, that's really funny. I did not think of that. I really wish I did. That's so funny. No, it doesn't stand for that, but that's really funny. It, let me find it here. It stands for Parashika Tech Locator.
God, imagine if Reggie accidentally broke it.
It can happen. It can happen. But, you all begin to make your way, and now I introduce to you all a system that I have in place. Because the time and day situation of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is very wonky. And to give you all an example, the day to night cycle in total is about 10 minutes. For it to like fully cycle is about 10 minutes. Obviously halved in the other sense. But basically, because of that, I've had to stretch it out. And that also includes the travel time. So, I do not know if you all can see this, but I will show it to you anyways. Boink.
Whoa.
This is how traveling works. So 108 feet on the map is a full 24-hour day travel if uninterrupted. That means you guys are walking without taking breaks or anything. That means you guys are not sleeping or resting for the night, which rest is important. But if you are traveling from sun up to sundown or sundown to sun up while being uninterrupted, that is 54 feet of movement on the map. And when it comes to climbing or scaling mountainsides, and you guys can kind of see that actually right now, where like the colors of the mountains get like higher or like lighter in color, that generally means that the altitude is rather jarring. So whenever you climb a mountain, you will be at half movement speed, unless you're Reggie and can just fly. But with that being said, and as it says here, 4.5 feet of the map is whenever. What the fuck is that? Climbing will double the movement. No, that doesn't matter. Anyways, so basically, what will be happening? Also, whenever you're using your ruler icon, your thing, I recommend setting it to no snapping and linger, because that way you can basically draw on the map with your measure tool. You can do like this. You fall along the road. You see? And it helps you measure the distance.
Gotcha.
As I kind of.
How do you do?
You click on the left side where it says the measure tool. You're gonna set it to where it says grid snapping, set to no snapping, and on the bottom where it says fade delay,
I did.
instead of instant to linger, and then you're gonna hold left click and then do right clicks occasionally.
Okay.
But yes, so 54 feet. Look at all of you draw. This is really funny. But yes, so 54 feet is a full like day's worth until you guys need to rest of travel.
Yeah, I'm going around.
Also, if you want to remove them, you just click the screen again, and we'll get rid of it. But yes, that's just so you'll understand and how time works in this in comparison to the actual game itself.
Okay.
I D&D-ified it.
So, if we were to start from where we are...
Yep. It's
You know
weird
what
watching
this group
from
could
the other
use?
perspective.
Hey,
What?
Velk, you know what this group could use?
What?
A hot chick. What do you
Oh
think?
dear.
I mean, you're not wrong, but coming from you, I'm not
Are
too
you seeing how many
Zelda
trusting.
would be
days it would
interested in joining us.
I just noticed, are you seeing how many days it would take to get to the place?
Almost one whole day, right? Or hold on. Wait.
To get to... Are you talking about Quince, or are you talking about,
Oh, wait, there it is.
Central
Oh, you
Hyrule.
put the movement in time to where we can just straight up see it. Okay.
So it's like a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Day and a
it's
half?
like, yeah, it's like almost a full day.
Yeah. If you go without sleep, you can get to Quince.
So,
But it will take about a full day.
yeah, so I'd say we
traveling.
get to about, 50 feet on the map, and then try taking a break. Especially since it's right before the in-between, the cliffs.
Like there.
So if you want to, blip where you're going to, and I will plop your group. Or actually, no, I guess you guys can move your own tokens now. I don't have to have the group one. Yeah, feel free to move
I'm
your
staying at
characters
the
where you're
village.
going. And I will say,
Oh,
you... Whoa. Oh, yeah, I forgot you could do that. No. Who showed you all that, and I already forgot. But anyways, yes. So you
how'd you
begin
do
to
it?
travel, and you're making your way through this area. You're kind of looking around. You see off to the distance on one of the cliff sides is one of these massive Sheikah towers. They tower over the land, and you, not having been Link during this little adventure, you don't know exactly what they were for or what their purpose was, but supposedly they helped him a lot during his adventures. But they now are just landmarks for the terrain. And you continue to walk down. And while you guys are walking and making your way through, it is beginning to become nighttime. And this is where I will now introduce an interesting little system. So, in Zelda, when nighttime hits, there is a chance for what are called Scalfos to spawn. They are skeleton creatures. With Stalfos, generally, I think there is no restrictions on how they spawn as long as you're just not in a town. So what I have implemented is a light system. Basically, if you do not want them to spawn around you, have a campfire lit until the sunrise. So basically, one of you will you guys will have to be swapping back and forth between shifts to keep the campfire lit if you don't want to fight Stalfos 24/7, or not 24/7, but pretty frequently. For the most part, it's an easy task, but I will ask this now: who is taking first shift as you all start to set up camp? Actually, I guess I should ask first: how are you all setting up camp?
Do we even
Right,
have?
So why are you sideways?
Next water.
Oh. That explains that.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta move my other map around.
Do we even have
But
an
yeah,
axe?
Reggie's passed out drunk in a tree.
Oh, fun. Do we even have an axe though?
No, but I'm sure you guys can find means of chopping down trees.
I have a dagger, but that's not gonna chop down a tree.
What abilities do you all have? So you all can
I
do
also have a
things?
dagger. That's 2 daggers. That might be like a
Reggie's
whole tree.
s'mores.
Uh,
Oh wait, hold on. I just realized I need to.
I don't really
change
have
these
anything
if
for
you guys are in town. Do you have any magics or anything that'll help with moving a tree down? I think the only person who really realistically could probably chop a tree down is sleeping.
Yep. That's what I was talking about. He could probably punch a tree down, but no, he had to take a nap.
He's not taking a nap, he's passed out drunk.
So.
Sleeping is very important.
well, I guess I'll leave it to you, Velk. Night. And I'm gonna lay down too.
Poor Velk.
God damn
You
it.
sitting here in the middle of the camp that is no fire, and you see the sun is setting. It is getting dangerously close for the Stelphos to spawn.
I have an idea.
Stelphos.
I don't know how well this idea could work, but it's an idea. I have
Give
this
it to me.
spell, right?
Shatter. That would do it.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That's one
That
thing
would
is like
easily
applying that.
topple a tree down.
Yeah, I'm thinking about applying that to my dagger. Making it just vibrate super fast, so I could probably just cleave through it like butter.
The spell doesn't work like that, but for flavor's sake, we can say maybe you're actually. So to give you an understanding, it literally makes a shockwave happen in front of you.
Gotcha.
A place of your choosing. If you want it to, you can make it to where, like, when you point your dagger, from the edge of the dagger, the explosion occurs.
Oh, kind of like it's like a fucking thunderblade, right?
Yes, or something like that. That's if you want to describe it like that. It's basically entirely up to you how
I
you
don't-
describe your magic.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just like
Kinda
kind of
want
point the
my
blade
feet
towards
at
the
one
tree
time.
and just like
Yeah.
and just fucking activate it.
Yeah, and in this one moment, while you all are peacefully asleep, you all suddenly hear BANG! As suddenly a loud explosion can be heard for like miles as a tree just immediately falls to the ground in a loud clutter clang.
You guys awake yet?
Oh, Velk! Keep it down! Oh, we're trying
Hey.
to sleep over here.
Hey, you guys are the ones that left me to my own devices, alright? I'm just doing what you asked.
Also, don't forget to mark that as a spell slot.
Spell slot? Okay, so that does take a spell slot.
Well,
Yes.
Okay.
we're
If
about
it's
to
not a
take a long
cantrip, is
rest,
it?
so...
Yeah, if you guys get the fire going.
Hey,
But
I don't know if this is a bad time to mention it, by the way. I don't know how many spell slots I have for first level.
let me look at your sheet. It should have given it to you.
Actually, yeah, could you look at
Says-
mine too? 'Cause
Oh,
this is
I
like in
remember.
a different spot, and I'm confused as to what it is. Slots remaining. What
Oh,
is
that's
this?
right. I
Says-
think it's 2 for like everything, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Sorry, no.
I
was
have
talking
everything
to
at
Aki.
2.
I apologize.
Huh?
You have everything
I
at
think-
2?
Like, all my spell slots are at
If you
2.
go,
Oh,
Says-
gotcha.
Warlock rules.
if you, If you
Thought
go
I had
into your
more.
spell
Let me look at your spell list here real quick. Yeah, I see your spell slots. That looks fine.
Yeah, total.
Have you used 2? Wait,
No, I haven't used any.
Shatter. How many spell slots did you have in? It looks like you're supposed to have 2, so you used 1. So there you go.
On my front page, it says I have 3 sorcery points. Sorcery
Oh, that's
points.
different. That's different.
Is it?
I do only have
So
2.
spell slots and sorcery points are 2 different things. So sorcery points are things you can do in a fight that can allow you to cast more spells or do other things with spells.
Hmm.
Actually, if we look at your core and we scroll down, where is it? Sorcery points.
Powered magic.
Well, actually, I think it's right there. Yeah, it's so you have 2. You have meta magics called Distant Spell and Quicken Spell. I believe Quicken Spell lets you do like what is it? 2
Bonus
spells?
actions.
That's okay. So spell
Yeah.
slots and spell sorcery points are 2 different things. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
And I have adjusted your spell slot situation. So you're supposed to have 2 spell slots in total, but you just used 1, so I dunked it down to just 1. And your tier 1 spells are the same, so you're fine there.
Okay.
You haven't used any of those.
I understand.
Yep.
I think.
And Velk, yeah, I also forgot Warlocks don't have varying spells. It's just for like everyone.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Aki,
I looked up
sorry.
the warlock stuff, and yeah, it is totally just 2. I had more. I don't know.
I thought they did too, but no, apparently that's it. But with that being said, you immediately plummet a tree to the ground. And it's a pretty big one. It's not like a small tree, but you get it knocked down. What do you do now? Now that this tree and everyone has been, except for Reggie, because he's a very hard sleeper, has been effectively awoken.
Well, I'm just gonna I'm gonna take this, obviously put some rocks around it, make sure it doesn't spread, because forest fire would not be very smart. And yeah, I'll light it on fire.
A whole ass tree on fire. Is that what you're doing?
This should last us all night, like literally without any issues. I know for a fact I can't rely on these two. These two just want
That's
to
funny.
are freaking
So-
sleeping through a thunder wave.
It's my turn to roll now, guys. I get to roll today. This is amazing.
No, you don't.
So here's what I'm going to
No, you
do.
don't.
I'm going to grab my
That's great.
D10 and my D100. But yeah. So for those who don't know, in order to roll an actual D100 in D&D, you have to have 2 dice. You have to have a D10 and a what is called a D1 or percentile dice. I believe that's what this is called. But you roll them together and then you basically put the numbers together to get the thing. But with this, we're gonna see how good this tree will burn. Yeet, yeet. Holy shit! Actually, well, okay. I was really excited about one of the dice. Not too much about the other one, unfortunately. So, I guess it's not that bad. Let me make sure I rolled. Yeah, no, okay, so that would technically be a 30. So,
Popping off.
it's not amazing, unfortunately. But you get it burning, and your perspective, you think it will burn at least until, or at least it won't properly burn the full way. It is hard to manage a tree like this. It was just chopped down. It's still a living tree. So basically, you know that when your shift ends, you're going to have the other person immediately try to tend to the fire. Like, it has to happen immediately. But with that, what do you do?
Alright, well, I guess. Okay, first of all, I know Reggie's a lost cause. Aki.
He's a great teammate.
Aki. A nudge Aki.
What is it?
Hey, I just got the I got the fire going here in a few hours. Could you check on it?
I've not even reached 10 hours of my sleep yet.
8 hours is the requirement for a full long rest, so this is funny.
Yeah.
He needs his beauty sleep.
Yeah, it's the 2 extra hours that really gets him there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, by the way, how this spot works here is because 8 hours are the limit. Basically, you guys, it's basically like 3 hours per person, effectively, or like 2.5, kind. You get the gist.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be doubled, right? Because we're asleep for 2 of the shifts.
Yeah. You're basically bouncing around enough to manage, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm catching your drift.
All right. Either way,
Um,
I'll keep a watch for this moment. I'm gonna wake you up when it occurs, and Reggie will be last because hopefully he's sobered up by then.
yes, fine. Just a little more sleep.
Yeah.
Close
Okay.
my eyes.
I just want to point out how funny this is that Koa woke him up by shattering a tree,
Yep.
then woke him up again to let him know that he's going to wake him up again.
We love this group so far. It's amazing. Okay, so this happens, and hours go by, and eventually it is now Aki's turn. You nudge him, and Aki, you slowly stumble awake, and you know it is now your shift. You've been given the information that you now have to tend to the fire immediately. How do you do so?
So, phenomenal question, right off the bat there.
I'm aware.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to prick my finger on one of like the snapped limbs of the tree. That way I can cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, that's very clever.
Kinda cool, right? Kinda cool.
That is very clever. Could you tell me how this looks?
So I'm going to just like barely prick my finger, wincing a little bit because I'm not used to the pain.
Point of damage, by the way, because it is fun.
Okay.
A single
And
point.
then I'm going to like my light on my head's going to illuminate a little bit more harshly this time as the tree just suddenly bursts into flames in front of me.
Nice. By the way, who's orange or this
Shouldn't-
yellow? Is this Dylan?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure this line is just there. But anyways, okay. Sorry, what were you trying to say, Reggie? Or I interrupted you?
All right. And if Reggie doesn't,
Why now?
Oh,
As the internet.
Okay,
kerfuffle.
I'm back. Hi.
hey.
Hi.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah.
What were you trying to say?
I'm just gonna say, shouldn't technically speaking, the Hellish Rebuke hit the little piece he's like stabbed his finger with?
Isn't Hellish Rebuke like an aura around you? Sudden loud ringing noise painfully intense erupts to the point of your choice within range.
I think you're reading the
Oh.
wrong one.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, that's Shatter. Yeah, I was reading the wrong one.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay. Yeah.
You point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. I guess you could poke yourself with like, or you stick your finger into like some of the burning ambers.
I was talking about like pricking myself with one of the ends on the tree, not like
Gotcha,
a branch
gotcha.
that's saying to the side.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I meant.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That
I don't
makes a
know,
lot
in-
more sense.
Yeah, just a slight cut.
In
from
my
the
head,
bark.
you're just picking up a little piece of bark off the ground and just
Yeah.
patting yourself with it.
Okay. And as before, I will again roll another percentile. We'll see how this one goes.
Pop off.
That's actually not bad. 46.
Slay Queen! Let's
That is
go!
Pretty good. Yes, this will last easily until the next shift, and probably halfway through Reggie's shift will probably need some tending to, but it should be fine.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. And with that, do you do anything during your hours, or are we just gonna go on to Reggie's turn?
Yeah, we're just gonna go on to Reggie.
All right. With that, the
As-
hours go by, and Reggie, you are nudged awake by Aki.
I'm gonna
Unless
be
you say
kicking at
something
him.
else.
I do have something else actually.
Okay.
As Arky goes to wake Reggie up, he just sees a pair of two glowing eyes looking down back at him, and he's like, "Good morning."
Oh,
He goes,
yo, wake?
"Yes, us kookaburras are very much morning creatures."
Well, I've never seen you in a time where you're not a little less for wears, but take over the camp, will you? I'm quite sleepish after I've been awoken so many times.
He just sort of
That's
flutters back
wise.
down. Yeah. and
All
also,
right.
just for anyone who wants reference, kookaburras often awake and active in the early hours of the mornings.
Hmm.
So that's why I sort of had him already be awake.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, he flutters back down and it's like,
And with
"All
that,
right,
it is
Sonny."
your shift. You notice that the fires are still going, but you yourself understand that within probably halfway through your night's watch, it will burn out. So you need to manage a way of keeping it going. With that, I'll
That-
ask, what do you do?
That is a very good question.
All the other people
They're
have
like,
magic.
"Oh."
What do you have?
We're all just so unaware of what we can actually do
Yeah.
for this fire.
It's so funny. I love it.
I had a tinderbox in my inventory.
So do I. That's about all I got for fire. Unless I can do some funky stuff. with
Wait,
my
you have a
key.
tinderbox?
Yeah,
Can't you use that to start the fire?
I could, but that
Yeah,
requires work.
Okay.
No, we're gonna let
I
this
guess-
fire go out so we can fight. Come on, let's get to
Oh, obviously. Duh.
it.
The thing, okay, my thing is though, if I use my key because I'm the last shift, I won't get it back, will I? So
If you
Because-
well, if you what I will say is generally whenever it comes to the ending shifts, I allow that kind of stuff to count as a long rest.
okay.
It's more of just a descriptor for how you're helping the long rest.
He's gonna like, I guess he's just sort of gonna breathe in and try to use like his key to like keep the fire going in some way.
Do you have a way of doing that?
I'm
Or
thinking
are
like
you-
for
Are you
I'm-
just sitting there closing your eyes and grunting like, "Come on, fire!"
what I imagine he's doing is like he's grabbed like a stick, shoved it into like the wood, and is like,
It's like whittling.
rapidly
I gotcha.
like
So
twisting
here's
it
what I
with-
will do. You will have to use a flurry of blows to get it to spin fast enough to make it like catch flame.
Okay, that's fine.
So use one of them beautiful babies.
Okay. And I mean, I guess I'll just use this, I guess, and then
It hits because it's a still
Ooh.
object. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
okay.
yeah, and then you want me to roll 2 more, right?
Yes.
That's how.
We'll
it
do
looks.
more.
Bonk, bonk.
I'm really glad one of them wasn't an at one because that would have been funny.
Yeah.
But yes, that is, you spend those and you've used the spell slots, or so not the spell slots, the key points. And yes, no, it's you're sitting there whittling and whittling and whittling and whittling, and it goes really fast. And suddenly, you continue the flame.
Yes.
And with that, I think that is enough to get you all through the night, and the
on.
morning breaks.
I do want to do something.
Oh,
I would like, because I've got the flame going now, I'd like to go down to the sort of riverbank and I want to try and catch some fishies for breakfast
Oh.
for everyone. Yeah.
all right. Roll me a perception check.
Oh god.
Your survival.
Oh yeah, actually that's a good point. Actually, no, let's do
Okay.
survival instead. That's a much
Okay,
better.
yeah,
choice.
we'll go with survival, yeah. Really not just saying that, so because of my role. Fuck me!
Yeah.
You step in and you look, and then you notice something. Man, you look good today. You can see your reflection in the water. And that happened. You can't see any fish, unfortunately. It seems at this point they've moved down the river.
Okay, in that case, he just gathers a bunch of bugs.
I've made you all breakfast. Shows you a plate of horrendous creatures.
Oh.
pretty much.
But yes, with that, the day breaks, and you all have sufficiently had a long rest. There is a button that you can click that should restore most of your things. I don't know if it'll restore your spell slots. So you might have to do that manually, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. But yes, when you wake up, press the button, and then we will continue on your journey's way.
No, you're not.
Welcome back. Wow,
Am I
you got here
supposed to-
just in time for you guys to wake up.
Check your sorcery
can-
points.
you
I'm not
can
sure
click-
sorcery points.
Yes, you probably have to reapply those if you don't, but press the
How many
long rest
key points
button.
do
It
I
should do it.
cut off?
I think it tells you, doesn't it?
I don't see it anywhere.
Let me. It's probably on the rightmost side of your thing.
Okay. Oh,
Yes, it's directly above your like list of abilities. Where does this filter by? Directly under short rest. It's probably a better one.
But it doesn't tell me how many I
Yeah, it
have.
says-
Though.
It does. Says 3, with a total of 3.
Okay. I see. So that.
Yeah. Bleh. So yes, the morning begins. How do you all start your day? And we'll start with Reggie because he's the one that's doing things. What do you do,
You
Reggie?
You just see him there, just with a mouth full of bugs, just eating.
Uh,
Horrible.
just all
I hate that
cross-eyed.
image. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much imagine that one scene from The Lion King. You know, like
Yeah.
with Pumbaa and Simone.
What is it that they said? It's like
Hakuna
something but
Matata?
satisfying, crunchy but satisfying.
Oh.
Yeah. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Velk, you having been the one who was asleep, probably for the longest at this point, you wake up. What do you do? How do you start your day?
I guess I start off by looking at my surroundings now. You know that it's daytime.
Roll me a perception check.
Different perspective, and I'd
Perspective.
imagine we're close to the thing, or to the camp.
Oh yeah, no, you're not far from it.
All right, cool. Say perception.
Perception, please. I need to see what you can perceive. Oh dear.
I got
I
the.
guess we're
it
only
is-
just one.
It is early in the morning. There is a fog in the ground, and you're looking around. You can't really make out much. You know where you need to go, and you know it's not far. It's a good bit of a walking, but you all should be able to cross through this like little area across the river and just reach the what was supposed to be a camp.
All right.
I also want to check something really fast
ready
because
to
I
go.
forgot. It's a new day,
It is a new.
which means I need to do something.
You need to roll
That's the wrong
for
thing.
potential encounters.
Not that. I actually need to roll for weather.
Weather.
Yeah.
You already said it
Oh,
was
it rains.
foggy. How dare you?
Well, as you all are waking up, Aki, drops of rain hit your forehead as you look up and you see that it's raining. Wonderful for you.
Oh, home.
Oh.
Uh,
You just-
And for those who need to know, basically, weather does have effects. For rain, all it does is it gives you disadvantage on climbing checks. So when you're climbing a mountain, you're going to have a hard time trying to do so.
good thing we're not climbing a mountain. Hopefully.
Yep.
I have something funny for this.
All right.
As they look over at Reggie, he's noticeably shorter, and they also notice that they can't see his arms or legs, and his feathers are a lot more bushy now.
Is he like he's
Puffered
like
up.
huddled up, isn't he?
What?
Yeah,
He's turned into a loaf.
yeah, pretty
He's a
much. He's
ball.
he's doing the bird version of loafing, essentially.
He just squats down and like just
Yeah.
folds into his own feathers.
Yeah, exactly.
This old bird is a loaf.
But yes, Aki, you wake up. What's happening with you, bud?
Reggie, what are you doing?
I am a bird. I do not like rain. It makes my feathers all. Ugh.
Loaf.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on a sec.
Quite odd.
You can grab one of those big leaves off of like any tree, right?
The giant fan ones.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but what I will do is I will have you investigate to find one.
I'm gonna investigate to find one because I get the feeling that this is gonna be a trend of some sort.
We'll see. We'll see how bad you all roll with weather.
Yeah.
I hope it stays like this forever.
That's me in real life.
All right. Investigation.
Pretty easily enough. You see, one of the trees has a broken limb, and on that limb happens to be a rather big leaf.
All right. I grab that leaf and I hand it to Reggie. It's like, here you go. Now you don't have to worry about being ruffled.
I thank you. And he like reaches out, grabs it, and then like he just sort of goes back to its regular height as he just elongates.
Such a creepy thought. Him like scrunched up and just stands back up to his normal height,
It's just back at the normal bird height.
compressing. But as this happens, you all are cleaning up your camp as it is time to go, and your journey continues onward.
Wow!
Forward.
No.
Shit. So where you guys would actually want to go, by the way, is over here. You would have to cross
here.
the river through this little bridge and then get over to there.
Alright.
And around this point, I will say, you all are starting to walk under this cliff, and it's a really big cliff. The rain immediately stops when you get under it, and you see ahead of you this light beam, effectively peering through what looks to be a giant hole in the top of the cliff. And you see the rain coming in and filling up this little layer a little bit with some water. And dead ahead, you see these wooden spikes shaped like a wall lining this backside of this enclave or whatever it's called. And you see standing on top of a tower is a blue bokoblin who's kind of just looking around.
Are they different from the red blood goblins?
Yes, you being one who's traveled would know that these signify they are slightly stronger than the red. They are in groups generally considered depending upon which different colors there are massive, this one is generally considered the leader of the group. He is looking around.
I want to nudge.
Talk to him.
Oof.
So what is everyone else doing before Reggie does this?
I want to like nudge Felk. Be like, well, there you are. If you want to have at it.
Hold on, I kind of want to see where this goes. See Reggie try to explain the fact that we're here to kill him and to offer his soul to some weird statue. Should be interesting.
Oh, this will be a good show.
What I will say is you two see an awkwardly sized rock that is almost perfectly shaped like you two from one side that you could obviously hide behind. And as that happens, Reggie, you are slowly hobbling, and you see as this bokoblin, he's looking around, and then his eyes lock onto you as because I assume you're not hiding at all. You're just walking up.
He's just waddling his way up to him.
So what they hear off in the distance is but what you hear is intruder, meat, eat. What do you do when you hear this?
Brady just goes, meat, where?
You hear meat.
Me meat? No, you meat.
And with that, we, my friends, will go into combat. As I pull up a fun little thing and change our music. This will be the first time we... Don't roll for initiative just yet. I gotta get everything set up. So we're going to do this. I really hope this isn't too loud.
I rolled in person. I got a 40.
That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Alright, so let me sit you all up in one of my preset battle maps. We'll use the cave one, because you are in a cliff.
Oh god.
So I just did this so we have a change of scenery. So basically, what I will be doing on this map is I'm going to be drawing what you guys are effectively seeing in very quick fashion.
Yeah.
So you guys will see over in this like backside this. Let me see if I can make it big boy. Oh, here we go. You see this lined area what looks to be a camp, and clearly right here is the front entrance, but there's a gate that seems to be closed. within. You guys are over here, and what I will say is, if I can do this, let's see if it actually shows up. So we have one of you behind this little rock right here, and another behind one right here. And then we have Reggie right there. Let me do this as well. I will put about right here, I think, is where it would be at. This is a heightened tower. This is slightly above and sitting in the air. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I'm going to try and do a little bit of a 3D work here. Good enough. All right.
Cube.
Cube. So this is a slightly elevated platform. This is at least what you all can see. So you see the... Oh, I'm still my drawing thing. Okay, that was weird. You see him chilling right there, and then... You don't see this, but there are more bokoblins around the area. All of them with their own thingamajigs. And then we'll do, like, one more over here. Alright.
Reggie just wants to yell out to them as well, like, we only want the blue one. If you give him peacefully,
oh shit!
The rest of you can live.
Remained. All right. So now you all need to click your icons and then click Roll Initiative.
Can I keep my 24?
Yes, it already kept it for you for some reason.
Oh, I don't see it on my screen.
I will. I really wish I had adjusted the audio and all this music beforehand, like I should have.
Whoa.
Oh my god, you guys suck.
Yeah, we are popping off. Well,
let me get the bokoblins going.
Reggie's not showing up in the turn order for me, by the way.
Is he not?
same.
Need for me. Yeah.
I will. Reggie, put yourself up there, and I'll just add your 24 back onto it.
Well,
I don't have
really
to. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Reggie is zooming, and now I got to do the same thing with the blue Bako.
He's a fast
Baka.
boy.
Even like worse. Oh, it's just because they appeared that way.
Sorry.
I get it.
Okay, so how this works, or at least my combat, let me do some quick little shuffling so we get this thing organized. So what I do is when there are groups of enemies, I consider them to all move on a single turn. If this is more for Dylan, because you guys know this, but Dylan does not. So the red group of goblins will all move at the same time, but the blue goblin will have his own turn. With that being said, it is now y'all's turn. Wow, this music got really quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So
it's-
is my flight speed like on top of my regular speed, or?
You have to. I believe it's a bonus action to get into the air.
Hmm.
Yes. Let me.
So could I move, then fly, then move my flight speed? Is that what I can do, or?
So you bonus action to get to the air, and then from then on, you're just using your flight speed.
Okay. So I can use my movement speed, fly, then use my flight speed.
No. You have to use one or
No.
the other.
Okay.
You can't double up your speed like that. So when you enter into flight mode, you only use your flight speed, and they effectively deduct from each other.
Reggie is just gonna waddle his way through their gates.
What I will note is there is a door. It is currently barricaded in some form or fashion.
Oh. In that case, he's gonna try and punch it down.
This is horrifying, but roll to hit. We're going to do the damage. Oh my goodness.
Also,
Yeah,
I
that's
like
probably
it
going to
with
happen a lot.
There we go.
Yeah, that's yeah. No, you describe how you break the door down.
Reggie just like waddles his way up to it, and he just like does what looks like just this little frail punch, and then the fucking hole in the wall just explodes open. Gate, whatever
And
it is.
you immediately see all these bokoblins looking, turning over, going, ah!
Now,
you
just hand
a lot
over.
of them go, meat?
No, not meat. Just hand over the blue one, and the rest of you can live. But please
with-
don't. It'll be so much more fun.
And with that crazy sadistic birdman gone, we are going to the blue goblin. He is sitting on top of this tower. He is going to walk to the edge, and you hear him bark orders and all that, but he generally just says, eat, attack, kill, all that good shit. What he will do is, if I can find it, yes, you'll see him pull out a bow, and he will arm himself. I gotta get my d20. Here we go, boys and girls. Let's see if we can hit the bird.
It's an action to arm yourself. No, I'm kidding.
I assume he hits with I think that's a 21.
He does.
All right,
You
let's
think?
get some damage on that, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
It is a 1d4. Where's my 1d? There it is. 1d4 plus 3. He got 7 damage in one hit.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Okay.
That is his turn. As it now moves on to you. Or as it now moves on to the red boys, I'm sorry. So the red guys all start to pile in. What is their movement speed? It is 30. Oh, shit. I don't know why I did like that. You see this guy start to hound up towards you. The other ones will kind of move around to get a better perspective. They'll kind of get over to right here. This one goes up to you, and he is going to attempt to hit you. Are you ready to be hitted with club?
Is Reggie in the air?
Hit it for me.
Let us see. Where's my d20? I literally just put it down. Rolling again. Does a 17 hit?
Just.
Oh, I'm rolling like fire. These dice are awesome. All right, let's do the
No,
game
they should go
again.
to Josh mode.
I keep rolling max damage. You take 5 damage.
Okay.
The other ones are holding their turns, waiting for other people to enter into the fray.
Reggie, how much health do you have? Are
Oh,
you like
roll about
sturdy?
It is now Aki's turn.
I'm going to stand back and watch.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm gonna at
Are
least.
you
I'm
holding
gonna
your...
say something. I'm gonna say something smug like, "The hero always waits for the perfect moment."
Oh,
As I stand behind the rock.
so I assume you're basically holding your action to
Yeah.
do something. All right.
Yeah.
With that, we will move to Velk. It is your turn. What do you do?
I say, don't give me that crap, and I start making my way over to be able to help Reggie,
Alright.
at least from a distance, as well as casting, if I can find it. I'm gonna cast this.
Mage armor. Right. So yes, that brings your AC up, I believe. So it's 13 plus dexterity mod,
Yeah,
whatever your thing is right now.
which would make it 15.
Yep. Just remember what your original is and all that. It's basically just a plus 30 to your current AC.
Pretty good.
But yes, do you do anything else, or is that it?
Oh wait, hold on. I'm able to. How far does my teleport work?
I believe it's 30 or 20 feet. You should be able to see it in like your stuff.
I'm not seeing it anywhere. It's not written on it.
It'll be in your main journal,
My main journal.
or like your main page. If you like scroll to the side.
I'm not
shit,
seeing what
that's
you're
not-
talking about. You're gonna have to look for me.
Yeah, I'm on it. Let me get to you. I was about to click you, but then the music started happening. You are right here. Dark shifting. Bam. Misty Step is a bonus action. So it literally just gets the description. I'm clever. So let me look up, because Roll20 has a system where you can just look up shit already, so it's great. Makes my job a lot easier. Misty Step. Let's see what the distance is. You can up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space that you can see.
30 feet. Okay.
Yes. I'm very clever.
I teleport right here so I can basically help if need be.
Alright.
Oh, hi, Velk.
Hey, I'm making sure you don't die.
You look at him. He has an arrow stuck in his shoulder. He has a bruised beak.
He's but a flesh
If
wound.
only we had someone who knew healing magic.
That's what I'm saying.
And with that, we move on to Reggie. It is your turn. What do you do? As this one guy's in front of you.
What would I have to do if I want to like launch?
Like pick him up and throw him?
Like if I wanted to punch him so hard he went flying, what would I have to do?
I don't think I can do that specifically, because I think there actually is a monk ability that lets you do that, and I don't think you have it. But,
Okay.
however, I do like rule of cool. If you hit like a really high hit ratio, I might be able to spice it up a little bit, but we'll see.
One bam.
That's pretty high.
That's pretty high. It won't send him flying that much, but it will knock him back a few feet. Roll for damage. You might not need it, if I'm being honest. How do you kill this man?
So, Reggie just like fucking puts his like feathered hand on the goblin's head, and he just looks at him and goes, "I warned you," and then he just fucking just rips off the head and then throws it at the blue guy.
You just before your fist lands, you hear "Mummy." You see him just crash into the tower. He is dead. His health is bonzo. That's the wrong thing. I meant to click something else. Blank. There we go.
He's just gonna call out to the others. So, about my deal about giving us the blue one.
Roll intimidation. Oh wait,
Okay.
that just all of their health? Oh, that's annoying.
Intimidation, go. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Nice.
You're a terrifying little bird, man.
Yeah, you see the red ones. Actually, wait, you know what? The red ones, they're fucking terrified. I'll roll for the blue guy. Let me grab a d20. Let me see what his stuff's about. Where is it? Where are you, my big baby boy? Enemies. Red. No, that's the red. I need the blue. Oh, I got so many character sheets. Okay, let's see here. What is his whiz save? It's a 3. What was your thing again?
Basically the offer of giving us the blue one and letting the rest live.
No, it's meaning you're So he got an 18. You see him frantically look around, and you just hear in Bokoblin, well, actually, you hear, I guess, for the people who can't speak Bokoblin, you hear, but in your tongue, you hear, oh, no, wait. You see him, well, actually, is that your turn, or are you gonna do anything else?
He's just gonna casually walk into the place.
That's horrifying. With that, the blue goblin's turn. You see him say this, and he walks to the back. Let's see how much he could do. It's gonna take him a good chunk of his movement speed, so he'll probably be able to get to like right here. He is trying to run away or distance himself. He will then turn around and he will try and notch another arrow into you. Oh my god, this music! I really should have like set my audio better. Damn, that's a really loud song. I have that turned almost all the way down. Good lord. Okay. He is going to try and notch another arrow into you. Luckily, I actually remember the number this time. He's gonna miss unless 10 hits.
You just see Reggie just move his head to the side as the arrow just whizzes past.
Yep. And that's his turn. It is now the red boys. The red dudes are terrified.
Before that, Reggie just wants to say to him, "Oh, that was a very, very bad idea."
And yeah, these guys are similarly going to run. You will see them start to book it out the door.
Oh my god.
Red bokoblins are not known to be brave creatures. Easily terrified.
Doesn't help them if they just got decapitated. Their leaders
Actually, wait, they
horrified.
have much more movement speed. I forgot they could dash, so technically they can go even more. Velk, you see these guys start like pouring out of this place. They're all trying to run away from this horrendous birdman.
I'm just gonna continue walking past them.
Yeah, they're booking it, and Aki, you look past the rock and you see them all running away from something. And with that, it's your turn, Aki, as they use their turn to dash.
I can see that they're just trying to run away, right?
Yes.
Where can I go? I guess this would be like my limit. I'll just hop 2.
All right.
I was kind of walk up. I'm not doing anything.
You're not dashing or anything?
No, I'm just gonna walk up.
All
I'm just
right.
chilling.
Val,
I think it's
your
pretty well
turn.
solved.
As you near the entrance of the camp, you see the blue bokoblin trying to run to like the back wall, trying to distance himself as much as he can from the birdman that is currently hunting him down.
Fucking love this.
So fucking goofy. All right. What do you do, Velk? What are you doing, Velky boy?
I'm just continue walking in.
All right. Move yourself.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, hey. Nice of you to join the party.
It seems like you took care of all of this.
Yeah, we just got one more little sacrifice. I mean, one more thing to put down.
You really did just run in guns blazing and it worked out, huh?
Yes, I told you, Sonny. It'll take a lot more than you two to take me down, anyways.
And now I believe you. Now, we have some business, don't we?
Yes, we do. I put something on the screen and I don't know what that does. I didn't mean to do it. Hold on,
Alright.
whatever. Can I take my bonus action first? If
Velk would have to give you his turn. So it's depending. Well, actually, he just moved, so I don't think you can. You'll have to wait your turn, basically.
I'm gonna...
Oh, you are next, so it should be.
Yeah,
fine.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to teleport over this way.
Oh my god. You should still have your action as well. 'Cause you
I
did just walk.
do have my action, don't I?
Yes.
Wait, does that mean I can teleport twice?
No. Bonus actions can't be used as actions.
Okay, gotcha. There's
be
nothing I'm
wild.
really wanting to... Oh wait, there is something I want to do.
Oh no.
Alright, let's see. Hold on now. Because of the fact that I know that this guy is now just terrified of Reggie, I'm gonna create an illusion
Oh no.
of Reggie, like, literally directly behind him.
Okay. Let me just.
Just, like, very...
Let
like,
me.
just enough distance, like, it's arm lengths to where he can't just swat at him, but, like, you know.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, no, that happened.
Reggie is everywhere.
Yeah. That's horrifying. Yeah, that happens. Don't forget to use a spell slot for that. Reggie, you see ahead of you this other version of you manifest behind the bokoblin, and you see the bokoblin slowly turn his head behind to see you there, and you see him start to freak out.
So, back to my question. Can I use my bonus action at first, before my main action?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case, he's just gonna fly and just land right on the other side of him.
Oh my god.
Oh god. This guy's about to die of a heart attack.
Yeah,
Not a
that's
single finger
horrifying.
laid on him, just mental
Yeah,
damage.
he really hasn't been hit yet. Until now. Roll for damage.
Dabblage. Ah.
Okay. That brings me to this. Yes, you hit him, and he takes the hit, and it kind of jars him a bit, but he is still up.
Yeah. He just smacks him over the head with his like cane.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just
All right. Is that your turn?
yeah.
All right, it's the blue goblin's turn. Him now realizing he's caught between stick and a hard place. He's gonna try to attack you. Let me
Which
pull up
one?
your sheet.
Oh yeah, which one's he gonna attack?
Probably
Yeah.
the one that just whapped him in the face. Let's see here. Clubbing time. Yoink. Yeet. That's gonna hit. Guaranteed. 18 plus 5.
That
Let's
misses.
see if we can get some good damage on this again. Oh my god. I keep rolling 4s. So that's, what is that?
7.
So you
right?
take 7 damage. Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm glad
yeah.
I'm adjusting the music now.
Mhm.
Alright. It's actually still pretty loud. That's not as loud as I thought it was. Alright. So yes, you take that much damage. He is then going... I don't think he has any bonus actions. No, he doesn't. He's gonna attempt to run away. He's gonna try and skirt around you. You can take attack of opportunity if you haven't used your reaction yet. But he's going to try.
Ooh.
That misses.
Damn.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. He's gonna try and go like over here.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, did that miss? Oh, that just missed. Oh my god. He's trying to run the fuck away. With that is the red bogoblin's turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll to see if they see this one person on their own and decide to attack. They do not. That one.
They're too terrified.
You just hear, ah! Just start running, and they just leave the area. They're gone.
Yeah.
Aki, it's your turn. You
Very
kind
cool.
of vaguely see like the hints of a blue bokoblin trying to run towards the gate that you're heading towards.
I stand here, and I guess I'll ready an action. Already, here. Hold on. Hold person.
Oh shit!
I'll just stand
Are
at the
you
gate.
Are you raiding it or are you casting it?
I'm readying it.
All right. With that, we'll move on to Velk. You see this guy booking it. He is absolutely running the fuck away. What do you do, Velk? Velky poo.
Oh shit,
Interesting.
that's my name.
Yep. Yes.
Hi.
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 So Hans, first of all, am I able to travel underneath this tower?
Not really. There is a lot of wood in the way, unfortunately.
Okay, I gotcha. I'm gonna head
You'd have
over.
to go around.
I'm gonna head over here and just kind of like block them off.
All right. You gonna attack?
And I will attack him. I will attack him by using Let's go. It's raining, so.
Well, not in the area you guys are in. You're still
Oh
under
right,
the,
we're in
the
we're in like
cliffside.
a
Yeah.
cave cliff thing.
Yep.
Either way,
Copy.
blink. I'm gonna use Ray of Frost.
That misses.
Ah,
Well, you shoot. Actually, describe how this attack looks.
just a ray of dark ice.
I forgot your character's holding a staff. But yes, this dark ice shoots out, and you see him duck his head down as it shoots above his head, and he kind of points his head up and looks around.
This guy really doesn't want to die, does he?
And with that, regrettably, we move on to Reggie.
He's just gonna fly back over here. Just land in front of him again. Just like, where you think you're going, buddy?
He's blocked
You see
off
him,
yet
like,
again.
as he's turning to look around, his head moves, and he looks back at you, sees you now standing in front of him, and goes, "Ah!"
Now, I'm impressed that you dodged my last attack, so I will grant you an honorable death. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Nice
Oh,
job, buddy.
I meant
Here's
press-
how I use my key. Shows up like a manual.
That's the one I meant. Flurry
All right.
blows.
So you have to attack once first, and then you have to see if
Yeah.
the other ones.
Okay.
You might kill him this next hit. We're gonna find out if you hit.
Yeah.
I get a feeling you will, though. You do.
Nice.
Yep. And then bonk.
How do you kill him?
Okay, never mind. We're not gonna do flurry blows. Anyways, yeah. So, but yeah. So Reggie just grabs onto his shoulders, then he reels his head back and slams his beak into his face.
Good lord.
Mm.
Yeah, no, he dies. There's just a hole in his head. You see his teeth kind of barely hanging on as his body falls limp to the ground. Hold on. Let me get our field music back up and playing.
Ugh.
All right, there we go. And now what I will do is, now that he is dead, I'm going to wipe the field.
Gross.
We got blipped out of existence. We're dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Game's
End
over,
of
you guys
TV.
died.
Yep.
As we head back to the map screen.
Dang, Reggie, did you have to destroy his skull?
I was impressed that he dodged my last attack. I wanted to give him a worthy death.
Well, at that point, you might as well just... Probably would have been better to just strangle him or something, I don't know.
My way was painless.
Alright,
And
well,
as
you're
this
carrying the
happens-
body.
Aki, you guys see Aki starting to enter into the camp, and
Nice of you to join us.
I figured you had it.
Damn right I did.
I have the illusion of Reggie walk up and just, like, lean up on Reggie's shoulder. Holding his hand up for a high five.
That is completely inaccurate. I would never touch a man.
Even yourself, huh?
Well, that's different. With that, I guess Reggie just sort of picks up the body, hands it to Ark. He's like, "There's your body you wanted."
I'm fine. I think you can carry it or leave it here. No matter to me.
Oh wait, no, you're the one that wanted it. He said, turning to the gun.
Yeah.
I just imagine he's slinging his body around like its head's just like knocking around, just rolling. Some
Oh.
blood just splattering everywhere.
I just remembered something about these guys.
Oh yeah.
They sometimes have loot and food at their camps.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. I get to introduce the other system I made.
You're welcome.
Thank you for reminding me. Good lord. Yes. So, fun fact. In the normal game, when you kill them, they drop, like, horns, guts, or toenails,
drop
or
guts?
some other shit. What I have done is I've removed that, and I've just flat out given you guys, like, rupees. They just drop solid rupees. These count for, like, ingredients for other things as well, so it kind of covers up the system. But I calculated, I kid you not, the cost of every single item they drop and put that all together to make effectively a chance of rupee drop amount. And it's set per every version of enemy you will fight. And in this case, you guys fought a blue bokoblin. So I get to roll, not in person, this will be on screen this time. Let's see, blue boy.
And don't forget about
Let's
the
see
other
how
one I
much you get.
calculated.
50.
Did I do that right?
2D31s?
Yes, I did, yes.
Yeah.
So you get 50 rupees off of this guy.
Alright.
Whoa.
What about the other one I decapitated?
Oh, I forgot about him. Let me
Yeah.
roll another one. Damn, that guy was loaded.
You just have freaking blood on your talons.
And
So
yeah,
76.
This is what you get. The rupees would mostly come from the person who killed them. So in this sense, technically Reggie would have both sets of rupees.
Yes.
Yeah.
How much is that? That's
76, I
76?
believe is what they just
Yeah.
said.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes, because I wanted to flex my new system.
Right? You're welcome.
Thank you.
It just occurred to my brain, it's like, oh wait, sometimes these like guys have like
You
chests
actually
and
rolled
stuff.
really high on the rupee drop too, so that's impressive. You guys are having a really good luck streak right now.
Yeah.
I just want to point out, only one of my attack rolls wasn't a max attack roll.
That's funny.
Like, this entire time that I've thrown an attack, even against Dylan,
Yeah.
just max roll.
Just
You guys
high,
have really
high,
good
high,
luck
high.
right now. It's
Mhm.
amazing. We'll see how long that lasts. But yes, this body is, as said before, getting flung around. Its head lolling and rolling everywhere and every which way. As you point it at Velk, what happens?
What's pointing what at where now?
Reggie is literally slinging this body around, trying to like give it to you. As he's just, and the body, like the head, is rolling back and forth constantly.
You
I
killed
believe
it.
you're the one.
You killed it in such a fashion you can deal with the aftermath.
You are the one that wanted it, are you not?
I guess so.
But it's fine. I can tell you're not the most physically built, so I shall carry it, since I am such a nice man.
That you are. Thank you, good sir.
And with that, you all are free to head back if you so choose.
Back.
Reggie,
Hockey?
would you like to remove that arrow from your body?
What arrow? He looks down at his knee. Oh, that arrow!
I believe I can be of some assistance. Cast Cure Wounds.
Why, thank you, Aki.
6 health back. Not bad.
Nice.
8.
Oh, 8.
Spellcasting
Oh, is it
ability
plus?
buff.
Ah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
right. My bad.
That feels,
I'm dumb.
that feels
No.
a lot better. Also, don't we have to stop halfway through because of the rest thing?
Well, the 54 is the full is the distance you travel till before you have to rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
It-
calculated
it's
it.
the
Don't worry.
108. That's like the no rest run.
Yeah.
So you guys get to the point where you are close enough where you can see the village atop the hill. You know, a few more hours of walking and you'd be there. But you know the nightfall is occurring, and so you can either choose to push it through to the village, or just set up camp again.
Yeah. I'd say we can push through.
Yeah, pushing through doesn't seem like it'd be horrible.
Yeah, because even if we do have to fight something along the way, we're going to get to the village after that anyway, so...
Because what is that?
Also,
maybe 2-3 hours till we get back to the statue?
You guys can easily short rest enough to get back to full health. By the way,
Oh, okay.
that would have been hours of walking. Actually, probably enough to full rest, really. But yeah, we'll say short rest for the sake of brevity.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
do we get any experience for fighting those?
What? This isn't one of those.
Okay. Making sure.
I'll level you up when I level you up.
Okay.
Damn.
Damn.
Double checking. Double checking.
What you say, boy?
Mr. Forget's entire system that they made.
I you know, I got a bunch of shit to look at. This is
I
exceptionally
don't-
easier than my other systems, but I still got a lot of shit I gotta look at.
I don't know about you guys, but like I think that went so well that we deserve a level up.
No, no. Anyways,
No.
so are you all walking the rest of the way to the village?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to roll yet again a D100. All right. As you all are walking, you notice night is falling, and you all begin your trek to the village, and it is about right here, right past the river. You hear the grass and the dirt being pushed to the side, and you see hands of bones start to crawl out, as it is once again time to roll for initiative. As Stalfos, I almost said Skulltulas, Stalfos are beginning to spawn around you. As you have managed to, just before reaching the village, unfortunately, witness their appearance. Alright. With that, guess what? We're going to another battle map I have prepared, called the Field Battle Map.
I'm so
What?
glad that now that this map has loaded, every time you change, it's not gonna like load again.
Yeah. Welcome to the grass. Eat my
The
ass.
grass.
Put your characters down wherever you want. I'm gonna get this battle music going again.
All right, where is my enemies? Theos Astolfos.
My enemy.
There we are. So you
Way
will
Aki.
basically
mean?
see as
I'm
you
just
are
placing it.
walking.
Oh.
Good lord. What I will say is you guys are probably over here.
Okay.
If you want to put yourselves around this little area over here. I'll do once again some really lightning fast drawing. How about them apples?
All right.
Also, I just want to point out, it's probably a really good thing that I went with a melee character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
considering we have like
So-
two kind of rangy type characters.
Yeah.
It is, yes. So this is
You're the
the
tank.
bridge y'all had just crossed, and you guys are currently on the path, right?
Yeah.
My beautiful drawings. So, you all had managed to just pass, and what is currently happening is a Stalmoblin is forming from the ground alongside. Where are they? There it is. Three
Oh, no.
Stalcoblins.
Oh no, the bokoblins we just killed have come back for revenge.
Yeah. Well, not exactly that same number.
Yeah,
But,
it seems like they may have
uh,
multiplied a little.
You see these creatures starting to lurch forward. They do not have any flesh upon their bones, but they are angrily looking at you, ready to pounce upon you. Adjust the other map a little bit on my screen. Yoink, there we go. Alright, so with that, let's get the turn order going. How about that? Alright.
Bladonk.
Bah, bah, bah,
Bohobog.
humbug.
The rapstone under me, they're atrocious.
Do that, and then I'll click our big boy here. And then I'll do this. Alright. Is everyone rolled? We good?
Yep, it's
It
not.
might be
It's not.
fast,
There we
right?
go.
Reggie, once again, fast as fuck boy. It is your turn.
Bronk.
Alright,
gonna
you
fly
see
on
these
over.
skeletons. They're around you. What do you do?
I'm gonna bladonk this. I'm gonna bladonk this.
That hits.
Bladonk.
Yeah, no, that yeah. So here's what happens. So this is the fun mechanic about the Stal people. You shatter his ribcage, and in his place, you see his skull land on the ground, and it kind of bounces around. You see the bones on the ground are there, but they're not fully destroyed. You see that they are giving the impression that they might rebuild themselves.
I'm gonna use my flurry of blows.
All right.
So I want to pick up that skull and then slam it onto the skull of the other one.
All right. Roll me the 2 hits. We'll just count them each separately.
Bladonk.
All right. That will hit.
Bladonk.
Roll well, actually, hold on. Let me look at that because that was a 12. So let me see what the Stal Skull. I doubt you'll miss. Yeah, you hit the Stal Skull. Stal. Oh, that's the Moblin. Whoops. Stal Coblin. Yeah, no, you hit both.
Oh,
roll for
Okay.
damage on both of them.
Bladonk.
So the skull cracks immediately, just as you shatter it to pieces, and the other one, similar to what happened before, immediately becomes a skull as its body. You know what I'm gonna do actually differently? I'm gonna do this. Just leave its body there, and its head will be behind it.
Okay, cool.
That way, I still have a chance of reviving the body if it needs to. But yes, with that, it is your turn done. We will move on to Velk. You've just witnessed. Oh, I just realized I removed the turn order. I'll just have them all move on the Moblin's turn, because I did that. But yes, actually, no wait, I can do it again. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Y'all remember what the? Y'all remember what the number was for the Coblin?
Which one's the Coblin?
That one.
Oh, well, you just changed it, so I don't know.
I thought it was 11.
Was it 11? I will give it an
No,
11.
I don't think it was 11.
Was it not?
That was your one. Your 11.
Wait, does it roll? Hold on, it actually might roll it for it. It is 11. Wait, no. Who? Yeah, no, it was 11. It was 11 because I just saw the
okay.
rolls right there. Thank you. All right. Why did it? That was weird. Okay. Yeah. With that, as I said before, it is Velk's turn. Velk, what do you do?
Well, hold on a sec. Let me double check something. Okay, yeah, I can hit that. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna do a
I'm
little bit
gonna
of this.
take out one
Ba-da-do,
of my
ba-da-do, and boink. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
What's
I'm gonna-
happening?
I'm gonna cast.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I'm gonna cast the freaking ice beam.
All right. Do we?
Hold on,
Do
I gotta click it now. Boink. There we go.
Little
I'm
Nice.
pretty certain that hits. Like I'm damn near certain that it does. Yes.
All right.
Roll me damage.
All right.
5 cold.
I do 5
Before
cold
we
damage.
roll that damage, let me check something because I don't remember what these guys are weak or immune to. Yeah, no, that they have nothing against that. So yeah, the full damage is taken.
Yeah.
So that's 5 damage, and I believe it has a thing, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Frigid
they're
light, make
slowed
range.
down.
Damage and speed is reduced by 10 feet. Oh, cool. Okay. So he takes how much damage was it? 5.
Yes. Plus. Wait,
All right.
plus
that
7.
should-
Plus 7. Wait.
Is it plus?
Or does
well,
it-
I think it
does it
adds,
calculate
that's
that?
to hit. Plus 7's to hit. Yeah, it already calculates the damage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So that should bring him to this. Blink. All right. Yeah, you see him. This like beam hits him, and you see his like bones start to have this like icy film cover him, but he is still standing, and he is barely affected by it.
Hmm. Interesting.
Just so you know, that's not me saying he's resistant. That's just it. Just didn't do that much damage.
Yeah. I rolled kind of low.
You gonna
gotcha.
do anything else, or is that it?
I'm trying to think of what all stuff I'm actually able to do as a bonus action. What all bonus actions do I have?
You
It
could use
should say
Quicken
under
Spell or
stuff.
something, right?
That is true. You have the spell slot stuff you can do, or the not spell slot, the
Metamagic.
sorcerer points.
Sorcerer points?
Yes. You should have something called metamagic, as Ed just said.
That's right. Okay, yeah. I have
Please
that
do not
one.
kill me, Nintendo Senpai. So excited you misspelled Senpai. Thank you. I also suck at spelling.
Because it's
Also,
not-
hi, Ethan.
Oh, I can use sorcery points to turn something into. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast a
Yeah.
spell again.
You do that. Don't forget to sacrifice the correct points. I also just want to state, Cameron joined the stream saying, I am not stroking off to the stream right now.
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
what he
I'm kind of
means by
sad, you know. I
stroking
feel like our
off.
content's good enough. Also, that misses.
Fuck.
You shoot another beam, but the skeleton just kind of steps to the side, and then you see him, like, just his head looking straight, and it slowly turns towards you and looks you dead in the eyes with these green evil flames within.
Don't look at me like that, you weirdo.
And with that, it is the Stout Goblin's turn. Unless you
I
want to move
think he
anywhere else.
liked you, Velk.
I think I'm good where I'm at right now.
All right. The skull will move at the same turn as the Stout Goblin, but the other ones will do something. Well, we're going to start with the skull, because I think it's funny. So the skull has one move. It's called Bite. I just rolled a d20. That's it. It has no bonuses. Does a 14 hit?
No.
All right, he misses. We're going to move on from the skull to the Stout Goblin. He, seeing that everyone else is attacking, he's going to run at the guy who just tried to shoot his effective leader, and he's going to try and attack Velk. All right, let's see what the Moblins can do. You see this. Oh wait, that's the Moblin. Oops, I meant the Goblin. I was about to say, I was like, man, this guy doesn't have that weapon. You see this guy run up you with a club. All right. Yeet. Is your AC at 12?
No, it's 15 right now.
And he misses. Let me see if they have anything else.
Got my magic armor, yo. I think I literally have like 1 more hour of this thing.
That's funny. Damn. Yeah, no, that is all that one can do. So it does that. It is now Aki's turn.
Alright. I'm going to step up just like a few steps, and I'm going to target the big man himself. I'm gonna
Alright.
use my silvery bow.
That misses, unfortunately. It goes right through that like part where his, like the spine and the rib cage are, or like the waist and the rib cage. It just goes right through it.
I just want to cry out while I'm shooting. I'm like, I just wish to sleep.
So that's why you didn't help with the goblins. What the fuck they called?
When are
Nice
you
one.
not tired?
You gonna do anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. With that, it is the Mobby Boy's turn. Let's see what he can do, shall we? You see the Moblin. He is wielding this gigantic club. He is going to, with his 30 feet of movement, is going to Stimpy Stompy over to the guy who just tried to shoot him.
Is it 30 or 20?
It's 30 for this guy.
Okay.
He's got 30 feet of movement.
It's minus 10, remember?
Oh shit, you're right. Shit. Can I just Z and that put him back? I can. Okay, good. Let me do some calculations. He's only able to get here.
Why is it minus 10?
Because of
He got hit with frost. He got frosted.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay, that changes things. Let me take a moment and look at something. Have anything? What does the Great Club have any form of reach? It does not. You will see him then. Well, he's going to walk up to Reggie. And because he is actually, he's going to move right here. Because he is within 5 feet of his friend. He gets. Wait, does he not get that? Oh, that must be a Bokoblin thing. Okay, never mind then. No, he's right here. I love reading things. Anyways, he's going to swingy schwangy your bingy bongy. Are you ready?
Okay. Shongy shongy on my bingy bongy.
He's 100% gonna miss with a 4.
Ha! You gotta try better than that, you pile of bones.
Does he have any other attacks? Unfortunately, not. That is all he can do. He swings and he misses. It is now Reggie's turn, as you have a skeleton behind you who's slowly regenerating, and a guy.
Since he's literally just taken a swing at me, can I like grab his arm and then slam him into the skull?
I mean, you can flavor it as an attack. Do it. Yeah, that hits.
Bladonk.
This is bludgeoning, right?
Yes.
So fun fact, skeletons, they just so happen to be weak to bludgeoning damage. So he takes double the damage. So he takes 14.
And then
so that brings his health down a bit.
And I'll use another flurry of blows so that way it can like hit the skull guys.
All
The
right,
skull
use
guy
it.
right there. Yeah. Bladonk.
That hits the skull.
Bladonk.
And that also hits the other guy. Question.
Yeah.
So you used... Do you have enough key points to do that again?
What do you mean?
Flurry of blows. Because isn't 2 key points for a flurry of blows?
I think it's 1.
Yeah, 1 key point.
Oh,
Or
never
2
mind then.
unarmed. Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah, no, you're freely able to do that. Just make sure to keep in mind that. So how much? Okay, so you're doing. The skull's just dead. Right? These two are just gone. Just... I'll just so I don't have that issue again where they just disappear off the one thing. I'll just cross them off to the next. This guy, you can see he is almost dead. He is rearing. you break one of his ribs, and he's kind of like holding it in his hand, like, damn it.
Okay, not gonna lie, you did actually sort of make flurry of blows confusing because it sounded like you were saying I had to do 3 unarmed strikes when I didn't have
No,
to.
you just
like
no.
because
Flurry
you
of blows
said
works
to-
like this. You attack once. After that attack has happened, then you can use flurry of blows. What I was
Fine.
saying is flurry of blows has a cost when it comes to key points. I couldn't remember if it was 1 key point to use flurry of blows or 2 key points.
But what I'm saying is, you made it sound like I had to use like 2 every flurry of blows.
No,
If that makes
no,
sense.
that wasn't what I was intending.
Okay. Yeah. But okay. So I think that means I have used all of my ki? I'm not sure. But,
You used. Do you regain them after a short rest?
yeah.
Then you should have them back to full, I believe. So you've only used. Well, you used it twice today, so you should have one left.
Blatonk. Use my final one on him.
No, I don't think you can spam them. You can only do it once.
Huh? I'm so confused because earlier you had
can't-
me roll.
No, what I'm saying is, okay. So I don't know entirely what's confusing you, but what I'll say this is,
Okay.
when you use flurry of blows, you cannot use again until your next turn.
But earlier you had me use like 2 flurry of blows.
Well, no, when you use flurry of blows, it allows you to attack twice. 2 more times. It's an extra 2 punches, which you've done. What is confusing you? So I can get this
I
out of the
think
way.
I'm understanding this. I think he's thinking that he thinks that there's 3 attacks because you said something earlier about there being 3 attacks. Is that what's happening?
With Flurry of Blows, you have the initial attack that allows you to use Flurry of Blows. Even if you miss, you can still use Flurry of Blows, but you have to attack at least once. Once you do that, then you can use Flurry of Blows.
So
in
you
this
still have
turn,
one.
Yeah.
Oh, do you still have one attack you haven't used yet?
Yeah, in this turn, yeah.
Because he had one drunken punch, and then he had
okay.
in his
That's where
thing,
the
and then he had
confusion
2.
comes from. I see now.
Yeah.
My bad. So then, I guess this is the other hit then. Roll again.
Yeah.
Or roll, not hit
Yeah.
again. Yeah, just roll hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, how do you? Well, actually, no. Wait, he's not dead yet.
He's
As much
He's
like
just
before,
critical.
you pop his skull off
Yeah.
as his skull lands flat on the ground. And with that, I believe now that's your turn.
Okay.
On to Velk, as you see the moblin's head literally fly up and then land on the ground next to it. It's kind of like looking around. Sorry about the confusion, by the way.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I forgot there was still a goblin left.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
just one dude over here. And I got a plan to make this cool.
Alright, what are you doing, buddy?
Okay, so earlier, whenever it like swiped its club at me, it missed, right?
It missed.
So what I'm thinking for the scenario, I'm gonna describe it like this: whenever he swung his club, I'm mystified, right? Teleport
you're
right
using your
behind him.
teleport?
Yeah, I'm using my teleport.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna swing my staff. I'm just gonna bonk,
Hit him with the bonk.
hit him with the bonk and miss.
Yep, exactly that.
Nice.
You hit the grass right next to him, and he looks down, he's kind of scared for a moment, and then just slowly looks back up, and all you hear is...
Damn it!
I'm-
Still practicing that.
Reggie just yells out, "Would you like some training in martial arts?"
Martial arts, more like martial farts. You gotta do anything else, or is that it?
I mean, I think I used my action and bonus action, so I don't think I can
Yeah.
really do much more.
Alright then, we will move on to the goblin, who, after seeing you do that, laughs to himself as he whips out the bat again, and he's gonna attempt to hit you. So let me get a d20 going. Yeet! He gonna miss again. Got a 7. Alright.
Rad.
Yeah. Aki! What are you doing?
This time, I'm going to pull back my bow, but I'm not going to knock an arrow. I'm just going to like summon in like my own energy and like light up my light on my head to cast Eldris.
Oh shit. Yeah. You do that. That hits. Roll damage.
Sick. Oh, yeah, I have it. Bam. Oh my god. That was a D10.
Yeah,
a
that's really
D10.
sad.
It just
That is
slightly
really
grazed.
sad.
It just
You see it go into him, and it looks like it goes through him, and he looks down at his chest, and he's scared, and then he looks down and he's like, he looks around, looks up at you, just laughs at you. I guess.
Before I end my turn, I'm going to Let me see.
Oh, wait, no, that was Zelda's Quest. Never mind.
I'm gonna walk
away.
away. I'm just walking away. All right. Good luck. I have had enough. I've
It
done
is
my
late.
part.
Meanwhile,
I'm
me
beginning to
standing
realize
over
your
bony
character's very
corpses.
similar to Astarion in this sense. He's just, I'm through with this. Okay.
Honestly, I get Albatross vibes from his character.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can see that.
it's
Well,
pretty
Albatross is a
similar.
lot more grumpy, but anyways,
Yeah.
on to the Moblin's turn, who is currently a skull. He is going to attempt to bite you. Let me roll. He got a 4. He misses. He bounces
gonna-
around.
He's just gonna catch the skull. Since it's his
your
turn,
turn.
anyways.
He
Yeah.
can't do anything.
He just looks at the skull and he's just like, you know, you're kind of cute. Too bad I have to crush you.
Roll to hit. Yep. Roll damage. Yep.
Nice.
And same verse as the first. He's dead.
Yeah. He just like, the skull just crushes, like cracks until it
Oh.
completely crushes between
Uh,
Reggie's hands.
You want to move to? You gonna do anything else, or we're gonna go Velk?
I have to, hang on. Surely this is within, yeah, it is, cool. He's just gonna go up here and just be like, hey Velk, how's it going?
It's going good. I keep missing.
All right. Yeah, Velk, it's your turn now.
Let's try this again. You think you could? Hey, how about this, Reggie? Teach me how to strike.
Teach me how to Dougie.
Alright.
Oh. Yeah,
And
teach him.
Nice.
Yeah. Can he get like a
Okay,
sort of
so-
advantage attack roll if I like?
Well, I can't give you advantage attack roll, but effectively just describe how you help him hit.
So like this.
Imagine Reggie just like with his cane, just like knocking Koa's like body around just until it's in like a good standing position. You know
That's
what I
funny.
mean? Like,
Yeah, he's like
Like-
bumps his elbow up, bumps his wrist,
Yeah.
and then bumps him on the head, and then he brings down the attack.
yeah.
And roll for damage.
Bonk.
Yeah, he shatters, and the head plops to the ground as much before. The skull remains.
Woo! I feel
And you see it
good.
kind of look up at you in surprise, and then like it turns to the side and looks like it's. Well, actually, it's. Are you gonna do anything else, or is that your turn?
I have a bonus action still, but I don't think I have anything that I can use as a bonus action.
The only thing you really can do would be. Well, actually, I don't think you have enough points. Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
With
I
that,
don't
we're
have
gonna
any bonus
move on to the
action.
Goblin. Let's see how much movement speed this poor lad has.
Not enough to get away from Reggie.
You ready to see this impressive feat of athleticism?
Do it.
There it is.
Nice.
That's it, guys. By the way, that's
Nice.
him dashing.
2 squares.
You see him hop, 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 and then he stops and it looks like he's breathing, but he can't breathe. He's just like,
Just
Aki,
making
it's your turn.
noises.
As you see this thing running towards you, but trying to get away.
I'll give it one more go.
I really hope you hit, man. I really hope.
I pull out my bow and notch an arrow again.
Let me check.
Like,
Let
show
me
it.
check.
It'll be hilarious.
Believe it or not, you just hit. All
Oh,
damage.
As the arrow flies through the air and nicks the enemy, I'm just gonna like get a look of surprise for a moment. I'm just gonna like open mouth, just like gaping at it, just like, oh,
Surprise.
I mean, yes, I have struck the beast down. You two are welcome.
You didn't roll damage.
yeah. What
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wait, no,
yeah.
wait, never. Wait, do you have a plus? Is it a +3 for damage?
Oh
my
Oh
God.
no, that sucks. I got a 1 again.
Well, don't worry because it is exactly enough.
Cool.
Yeah, you exactly that. You nick it and it like crumbles immediately, and we will now just
Sick.
clear the map as you all get Thanos.
Bah.
As we will now head back to the original map. And with that, you guys are able to make your way back to Hatiano in full. I will stop this music and we'll get back to the normal. And at this
Reggie
point, you will
wants to-
notice that the rain has finally subsided, as it is becoming a different day.
All right, cool.
Reggie just wants
let
to
me
reply to Arky
Get
and
town
be
themes.
like, yes, you did very well. Congratulations, he says, while like looking back at just the pile of bones he left behind.
It's just surrounded. It's just all over there.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You all a little not even I don't think any of them hit you, did they?
No.
No.
Holy shit! How did they not hit? What the fuck? I used all my luck on the bokoblins. But anyways, you all managed to walk back to the village, and they're sitting at the front, near the entrance. Down a little further, you see the statue sitting there in its weird curled up position. And I also forgot you guys are dragging around a bokoblin, a dead one.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why we're
yeah.
not going into town yet.
Yeah.
I
All right.
placed a goblin onto the statue's hands.
It holds the hands, and and in the head of Velk you hear bigger,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
and that's where we'll end the session.
Very nice.
I
We
think
did
that's
it,
a
guys.
Good spot to end.
One whole
Yeah.
session in, we did it.
You guys did not leave. You came back.
That was really
You
good.
guys literally left
it happen.
and then came back. You were literally where you started. I love this campaign already. I can't wait.
It's okay, because at least we got XP from all these fights.
Oh
So
shit!
we're
Wait, you guys got more
basically-
money. Hold on, let's do that again. Let's see how much money you guys got. Let me
You
look
mean
at
how
the
much
rupee
money I
drop list.
fucking got?
Yeah. Stalkind. So there were how many bokoblins? There was 3 bokoblins.
There's
So
no
I need to
problems,
roll
right?
3 stalkoblins. Sorry.
I know I killed 2 of the doggos
Yeah.
and the big guy.
So for the stalkoblins, you find yourself with boink 13 wins.
13.
With the moblin's death, or stalmoblin, you find yourself with an extra 15.
Nice.
So Aki
how much
gets
is
one of those. I don't know. But anyways, yes, you guys can divvy or just give all the money to to Velk. But yes, there we go. With
just-
that being, yes,
I wanted to end it with something funny.
I thought we did, but sure, go on.
Yeah.
Reggie's just gonna look at him and be like, "Well, I'm off to the bar."
Yeah.
And with that, we will be nearing the end of the session here. What I want to do first, before we fully close it down, is I want to tell everyone how this D&D will now be working alongside all the other ones that we do. This will be This will be fuck, I can't.
Yep. You got
This
it.
will be on
you
the
got it, man.
opposite week of Omen, because Omen is next week. So the week after Omen's will be this one, and it will always be on a Saturday.
That's cool.
And it will be 6 p.m. just like the other ones. Well, for us Americans, over in the place that we live, it is 6 p.m. CST, and it is on a Monday or Saturday. Fuck me, man.
Nice,
Your
man.
brain
You're...
is all over
Bring it
the
home.
place.
Bring it home, baby.
Yeah, I'm trying. But yes, with all that
You
being
boy.
said, I would like to thank my 3 fellow players for joining me on our first session of this very improv but funny-based D&D. And I gotta say, I'm liking it so far. We're off to a grand start.
Just
There's a
like
lot more free roam, a lot more you guys do whatever you want. It's a lot more fun and free-flowing.
in Zelda
you got
and Breath of the Wild, you end up traveling a long distance just to end it back where you were.
Yeah. You guys just turned around. What were you gonna say?
I said it in the chat, and I'm gonna say it out loud. I can see why Cole fucking loves monks.
Yeah, yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, honestly,
But
might be my favorite class.
that's funny.
Really?
Uh,
Dude, why does
yeah.
everyone say that? I like Monk doesn't. Well, I'm not gonna get into it right now. I'll let you.
But anyways, with all that being said, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today, and we hope to see you all the next time we do this. But we are going to be heading off the dumping, and we'll see you all next time. So have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great time.
That was so fun.